Sunday. Welcome into Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Sheila Travis with special guest.
Yeah, I'm Chase. Hello.
Chase is back. He's really not a guest. He's done everything you could possibly do here in the studio.
Just about.
Yes, and now we're putting a mic on him. He knows a lot about knives. I think you're going to enjoy seeing and hearing Chase on the show tonight. I'm glad to have you here. I've been kind of waiting for this moment. You know, everybody's got to work with Chase with me. We have some. Well, wherever you guys want to start. You know, we got a Father's Day deal happening. We have a new free shipping. Okay, Tim, so let's do the free shipping knife because this is the big news of the day. This is the first show that we're doing this. And one of my favorite by Hen & Rooster. This is the 6-piece solid stainless steel steak knife set. If you order this item for $24.50, you will get free shipping on your entire order, and that item number is 29394.
Yep, we ran out of stock on the other one. It was running pretty low. They went pretty fast, and we kind of had to pull something together, and we know this one did very well last time we did it.
Yes.
So we tried to bring back something that people liked and enjoyed.
Look at that.
So 6 steak knives for $24.50 from Hen & Rooster is a great deal on its own.
Yes.
But getting free shipping on not only that, but your entire order just really takes that deal to the next level.
So look at how gorgeous those are. And you'll see these throughout the show. You might want 2 of these.
I would want 2 of them.
I would like a 12-piece set, yes. But that's an awesome, awesome buy just in general at $24.50.
I don't even have a 1-piece set at home.
I know. But the whole, if you get it, then the whole invoice that you have will get free shipping. Also, you're going to hear some names announced through the show. And if you are one of those lucky winners, you're going to get one of the Tequila Sunrise Stockmans by Hen & Rooster. And this is a custom handle Tequila Sunrise that Michael Prater made. It is a 1 of 300, and we'll be giving those away 2 an hour.
2 per hour, yep. And it's just a great Father's Day gift, especially if you're going to be getting it for free, of course.
Yes.
But it's a great gift for fathers. I'm a father myself, and I know I would enjoy something like that.
Yep. Hey, you can buy one if you want.
Yeah, if you're not a winner, you can purchase them for $68. Item number is 104897. And that's just a great looking knife. I mean, Michael Prater comes out with a lot of great Coralons, but this one, he really stepped up his game for this one. It's just so different than anything I've ever seen him do.
A lot of color. You know, the Feather Macaw was super popular, and I think the Tequila Sunrise is right there with that. But it's only $68, and I know a lot of people are going ahead and getting one for their dad. But hopefully you'll get to be a winner. We do have lots of winners, but you can buy that, like Chase was saying there, for $68.
Yeah, we had a customer purchase one and then won
one
of them. So they got 2 for 1 pretty much.
He has maybe one to give away. Maybe he can keep one and give one to his dad.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get going with our sales. We do have a lot of Father's Day sales happening. This is the Father's Day double deal by Hen & Rooster.
And what a deal it is.
Yeah. How about 2 Hen & Rooster pocket knives for $38.88?
Yeah, breaking down to $19.44. And what we are promising is that they will be 2 different knives.
Okay.
They're going to be Hen & Rooster pocket knives, both different. So you're not going to get the same thing in both boxes. And for $38.88, that's a great price for a single Hen & Rooster pocket knife.
You're not kidding. So it's basically a BOGO buy, or however you want to shake that down, but promises 2 Hen & Rooster pocket knives at just $38.88. Item number is 104880. As you know, Jim purchased Hen & Rooster back in the early 80s, so he's the guy to make the Hen & Rooster deals.
Right, and you can always tell when Jim made a deal with that 88 price tag.
Yes.
That's always a Jim deal right there.
Look for those the 88 cents on the end. Speaking of Jim, we do have a Jim's pick.
Yeah, we do.
He's here with his Jim's pick.
And this is one of those new Sharps Cutlery fixed blades they're coming out with. And they're really going into detail with this stuff. I mean, Sharps Cutlery was already a great looking brand, but what they've done, they've kind of taken the next level as far as this bolster and guard go, as far as the detail they put on it.
This one would fall in that elite series. You know, Sharps makes 2 different styles, more of like a deerskin and simple, and then this one's got all the bells and whistles. I've noticed that it's heavy.
Yeah, this has a lot of weight to it.
Yeah, it's got a good size handle, a lot of embossing.
Full tank construction, 12 inches overall, and for just $9.98.
Here's what I do. I'd be buying more than one. I'd be buying and reselling. Keep one, resell a whole bunch if you want at $9.98, because that is not standard pricing. You know, after this week, it'll go back up to $18.75.
Yeah, definitely buy multiples of those. That
Yeah.
sale only lasts a week.
That is just a really awesome knife. Looks great, super sharp. You will be so happy that you bought that knife, and you'll be telling all your buddies, I only paid $9.98 for that. It's pretty crazy to think about that. Hey, the Woo is here, and this is made by Black Hill Steel. It's a Cancun blue. It has the dog head shield, $880. And that's a good size muskrat. I'm glad we kind of put the muskrat frame in the spotlight. You don't get to see a bunch of those here on the show.
No,
really.
we don't. I mean, the past couple of weeks now, we've seen Steel Warrior come back out with the pearl-handled muskrat. And I feel like we're kind of getting a resurgence in muskrats, which is a great frame. And this actually, this frame was created for trappers back in the day. For small game.
Was it muskrat trappers?
Including muskrats.
There you go.
So a lot of people think that it's because if you tilt it upside down, the blades seem to be like the teeth of a muskrat.
Yes.
Which, not necessarily, but it's called the muskrat because it was for trappers trapping muskrats.
I'll just buy one of the knives for $8.80. That is a 3-inch, and Black Hill Steel, that's another one of our top brands that we sell here on the show. Really sharp, very, very well made, Rockwell tested, all that good stuff. Then, you know, Father's Day is June 21st. You're going to notice a lot of Father's Day buys. This one's probably one of the deepest discounts, $40 off. I don't ever hardly get to say that, you know, $40 off. Can I say it again? $40 off.
How many dollars off?
40.
What?
I know.
Yeah, I was surprised as well when he took that price down by $40.
Yeah.
Considering not only is it Damascus, but you have this olive wood on the handle, as well as the brass spaces, and then I'm going to say walnut right here. Two different amazing, elegant looking woods. Just a lot of detail going into this.
And that one has the knots on it. Of course, they're all going to be different, but I like the characters in that.
We got that tool work on the spine of the blade. Fantastic leather sheath.
Oh, yeah. You know, you've got $20, $25 in a leather sheath. You're only paying $58.75 for this large buoy. What's the overall length? Is that one of the 15s?
That's
on
14 and a half.
14 and a half, okay. Father's Day special. You'll kind of see a few more of those Damascus buoys. We've got several of those on sale throughout the show.
Now, we've had these on for a couple weeks now, but they are not going to last forever.
No, and it's really a first come, first serve, because we have every single one in our stock and our quantity listed there. How about this beautiful Stockman for Father's Day? $24.50. Chase, I know you're a proud dad.
I am.
And he's a very good dad, actually.
Try to be.
Yes, he has a baby girl. Well, how old is she now? 4?
She's 4 now, yeah.
4, yeah. $24.50. Now, this is a 4-inch Stockman. It's made by the Silver Horse line. You get the red and the blue turquoise. The center portion there is mother of pearl. And it just simply says Dad. I think it's an awesome gift item for Father's Day and a really good deal. I mean, it retails at $116.67. And with Father's Day, about 21 days away,
Roughly.
you can get that at home, have it wrapped up and ready. You don't have to leave the house. Just call that number on the screen, and we'll get that in the mail to you.
Yep, has those seashell bolsters. And something Tim pointed out that I'm actually a big fan of, the etching they did on the pearl, the acrylic overlay on that, it puts like a little bit of a drop shadow on the dad. So it adds like another depth, a layer to it. That makes it look really cool.
Yeah. Of course, you guys would pick up on that because you're, oh yeah, I see it now.
Very great knife for just $28.75. A lot of detail in the bolsters and the spacers and the liners.
Well, you know, bottom line, it's a very expensive looking knife. It's an awesome gift at $28.75, something I think the dads would be proud to carry or collect.
I'd be happy with that. Not something I would carry, but definitely collect.
Yeah, and tell all your buddies, you know, hey. Frostwood, this is the Bigfoot for $19.95. We've had a couple of these different hardwood handles, but the Frostwood we now have in the spotlight as a single item. I think it's the first time we've had it as a single item. But this is a frame that we've had around for, was it 30 years that we came out with this?
I don't know the exact dates. It was kind of before my time, but
Right.
from what I've heard, yeah, it was a knife that you guys carried for quite some time and then kind of discontinued, and now we're revitalizing it and just bringing it back. And what a huge folding hunter this is.
It's heavy.
It's heavy, it's sturdy, and I mean, it fits a big hand, but I mean, the way they have the finger grooves there, it would fit almost any hand type.
Yeah.
And be able to do anything you need to. It has that thumb rest right there. Just a great looking knife.
5.5 inch on the handle. There's the frostwood. Look at the high mirror polish on that too. Now, Tim just popped up another one of our Father's Day specials. We have those 2 chef knives for $28.88. And basically it's a Santuco and a chef knife. Those were like $48 for one.
For one,
At
yes.
one time. You get them both. Happy Father's Day, $28.88. And then the Stockman we just had right before this knife.
Just a reminder.
There's a reminder for that one at $28.75.
Both great deals.
Yes. God Family Country. This is a 5-inch lockback. It's white smooth bone. Hey, we're including a leather sheath with this, which I thought was also a really good add-on gift.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the sheath, $10, $12 just for the sheath, but the scroll work on here, and I think, wow, I mean, there's so much crazy stuff happening in our country right now. We just
Quite a
really
bit.
need to pull together God, family, country, hold those values just
3 things that I
straight.
guess we could all use a little bit of.
Whew. Yeah, you have to take a deep breath on days like today. But that is very, very well done.
Yeah, great looking folding hunter.
I like the scroll work. I like
Yeah.
that lasering that they did on there, the nickel silver bolsters. 1047.46. God, family, country.
$16.75.
Yeah.
That's an amazing price.
Well, in this leather sheath, you know, we have 5-inch lockbacks on the show. They don't all get leather sheaths.
No, this
but
is a special occasion.
that one definitely deserves the leather sheath because it's so pretty. Case has, well, you're going to see a lot of Case items on our show. We just try to offer all kinds of knives, different varieties, different brands. But this is a goodie for the kitchen, and it is the Spear Point paring knife by Case for $16.58. We are down to the final 18.
Yeah, these
Nope,
are
14,
These
sorry.
are going pretty fast. I mean,
4 more just sold, yeah.
and you look at it with a 3-inch blade, you're not going to assume that you could do a whole lot with this, but you would be so surprised
Oh, yeah.
how much you can get done in the kitchen with this knife right here. For just $16.58, I can't think of a lot of things I couldn't do besides butchering
Yeah,
that I couldn't do with this knife.
peeling the apples, peeling the potatoes,
Yeah.
and the onions, preparing your meal and really eating your meal.
This is going to see a lot of
It's-
prep work.
Yeah. And they're going to be so durable. I have the tomato utility knife. I don't have this one, but I do have the tomato utility knife. Love it.
Also a universal knife in the kitchen.
Yes. Just a great edge. And of course, made in the USA. I'm all about that right now.
You know, I've always been a fan of that walnut, and I like how they kept it more of the natural coloring rather than like the coating on it.
Yes.
It just gives it a lot more rustic and I think elegant look to it with those oversized pins.
Yeah, I like the big brass pins
Yeah.
on that too. And so you know it's going to stay put together there for you. 46790. So we've sold 4 before we even, well, just sold another one. Chase, can you believe that? So 5 of
Goodness
the,
gracious.
I know, going. We're down to 13 on this one, folks. Get it?
The American Dream.
What's your American dream?
Mine?
Yeah.
Wow. Kind of put me on the spot here. I guess a cabin on a lake in the woods.
Oh, with knives.
With knives, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. So here you can have 43 knives in your cabin on the lake.
With no neighbors for 6 miles.
I understand. We have the same dream.
Yeah.
So this is a 43-piece set of knives. And knives you can use, knives you can resell. I know it was Jim's American dream to buy and resell knives when he was just a young fella.
Yes, it was.
And now it's grown into where we are today.
And just to clarify for the new viewers that we may have,
Yeah.
the wheelbarrow does not come with this.
Okay, yes.
That was a piece that a customer of ours actually made specifically for Jim, which is really sweet of him.
And it's cute. I
It's
mean,
very
hey,
good looking.
It holds all those knives, all the boxes.
I mean, I like that us here in the studio, we get to keep it back here, so it's kind of
Yeah.
ours.
It's very patriotic. Look at that. And so all of the boxes that it's in the wheelbarrow there with the knives. We have a machete, we have fixed blades, we have pocket knives, we have tacticals. So we're gonna go through each item here on the table.
That's the 24-inch machete, right? It does come with a shoulder harness sheath.
Yep. Hey, that's $2.28, folks.
My goodness.
For a 24-inch machete. And it's the bright green handle. I'm all about the bright colors because I have been there where I've been outside working, I put the knife on the ground, I walk away, come back, and I'm like, where is that knife?
You know, I'm the same way. I lose my phone on my couch, and they're not even the same color. So
right.
A bright green phone may help me.
Yeah. So if you have the brighter knives, like the machete handle that you see there, and then the tacticals too, folks, you're going to be okay. You're going to find it.
Yeah.
The two tacticals right there are snapshots.
Assisted opening, yep. We got one is the original Storm Chaser, and then another one with the lanyard braiding.
Yep.
Paracord.
Military. Now, I would put those at like $12, $14.75, somewhere in that range. I mean, you have $2.28 in every knife here on the table, even the snapshots. Then we're going to go on down to the tacks, what we call our lightweights, and you'll get 6 of those. Matter of fact, the one on the bottom there, that's another snapshot.
Yep.
But you get 6 of the search and rescues. We have 6 of the Storm Chasers in that bright green and gray again.
3
Now,
more fixed blades.
Yeah, this is impressive.
Yeah. We got two 13 inches and an 11 inch. Or 12.
I think 2 15 and 1 13.
You're kidding.
Pretty sure. Grab the paperwork on that.
I need to grab the paperwork on that.
Yeah. Or that computer, wherever that thing's at. And then we have Screaming Eagle. We have the bright yellow pocket knives, folks. You get pocket knives in the mix. And that is a bullet trapper and the torch bone. We had a blue smooth. And so the other thing, too, about this is everything on the table is guaranteed. Retail value is $589. Look at that double edge. Love that bolo knife. It could be a boot knife. Hey, the big eagle eyes just went rolling around. Those are 5-inch lockbacks. Eagle eyes. $10 a piece on those. $60. Now, you're looking at between the fixed blades, the machete, some of those bigger knives, you can see how you could easily be back up to that retail value. I think they are.
Get 2 15s and a 13.
2 15s and a 13 on that. And that's impressive because they're all just $2.28 a piece. Now, the machete, the fixed blades, of course, those all have sheaths.
Yep.
And then you see all the gift boxes down there in our cute little wheelbarrow. The American dream can be yours. And easy to do there when you're buying and reselling.
Just a great set. We've done really well with that. And I suppose we will continue to.
I do believe so. Trappers, folks, if you are a trapper collector, you just like trappers, you want to carry a trapper, we have 2 different trapper sets. They are both fabulous. Homeland trappers. And there's also kind of the one in here that's looks like the specialty item. And this is your Silver Horse Stoneworks Premium Trapper. Normally that was around $42 or $48. It's been a while, I can't remember. But here it is $12.80 a piece. And that is the one with the mother of pearl in the center. You have the blue and red turquoise, the scallop bolsters. That's the prize find, as I call it here, in a collection like that. But all the others, the ones here, you know, down below too, I think you're gonna love them. And they also just have some unique ones, like that is the Volunteer Series. We have the Emerald Forest. This is buffalo horn, and it has a buffalo shield, dark red jig, ox horn, and ram's horn. Midnight Indigo, and Chase is the one who named that one for us. Midnight Indigo, isn't that pretty? We also have this leopard print. There's a tiger stripe on an ox horn handle, stag bone resin, and back to that Volunteer Series where it's a dark orange, and then you have the 3 stars for the state of Tennessee there on the shield. Homestead Trappers, $128, but it retails over $400. Item number is 105063. And that's going to be one of my picks of the show right there. I love the variety of trappers that you see in that collection. And they're all Rockwell tested, 56, 58. But a mix of Steel Warrior and then the Silver Horse. Big boy toys. These are also all guaranteed. You'll actually end up with 8 knives because there's a combo in here. It's coming around in just a second. You'll see it. But we technically just count it as one item, but you have 8 knives definitely there on the table. Big Boy Toys, it's $130. There's 16-inch buoys in here, 16 and a half on the Howling Wolf buoy right here in the Frostwood. That's massive. We have several sub-hilt guards. We have a Frostwood, and then we also have this one coming around in like a Burlwood. Cocobolo, Black Hill Steel. And then this is that combo we were talking about. Both of those will fit in one sheath, but that will give you a total of 8 knives. Now, probably the one that's overlooked the most here on the table is this one here by the Black Hill Steel line. But folks, that is one tough, heavy-duty knife. I think that one will last, I say it'll last you as long as you can keep up with it. But it has a rubber sugar grip handle. That's one of the best knives I've seen by the Black Hill Steel line. Comes with a military-style sheath. Also, I think you can fit that around your waist if you want on that one.
And that is a great knife by Black Hill Steel. All of these are great knives.
Here's what else you need. A free shipping item.
Yeah, because that is a big set. It's going to weigh a lot.
Yeah. So if you purchase the American Dream that we just had on the show, or this set here, the Big Boy Toys, I would finish it out with our free shipping item. And folks, this is new. This is our Sunday show, and this is the first time we've had this as your free shipping item because of the Bald Eagle Tactical. We ran out of those.
Yep.
So this, I love the steak knives.
29394. Get yourself some steak knives for a great price and get free shipping on your whole order.
Yes. And that's so important when it comes to knives like the Big Boy Toys there.
It is. Those buoys, they're going to add up in weight, and it's going to cost a lot for shipping.
This is a great way to buy two Copperhead Crazy dealer dozens. We try to offer this for folks who are buying and reselling. And when you just look at it and you break down the price point, those are $5 and change.
Yeah.
That's a knife. What would you resell that at, Chase?
At least 10.
Yeah.
You're at the very least, you're going to double your money if you're going for resale. They're great for companies if you're going to get any.
Oh, that's true.
You can get some laser work done on them. You can give them out to your employees. They do come in a display box for a shelf display. And just your classic German Copperhead, red pick bone with the Frost Cutlery circular shield. For $5.83. They look great.
I know, when they roll around that turntable and those blades just kind of shine there, let you know you're getting German stainless, high mirror polish, brass liners, brass pins. I like the fact that this is a good size Copperhead also.
Yes.
Those are 3 3/4. That's a substantial knife.
Yeah, it's a great size knife. And yes, we do have a great setup crew and great lighting in here, but these knives, they look amazing on their own.
Yes, they do. And the red, that bold red. So there again, if you're buying and reselling, these are going to be seen in your store. If you're giving those out as gifts, $5 and change. Now, let me know, Chase, where you set up and resell, because I'm going to resell that for about $12.50.
Okay.
And I could even go up, I think, on those too.
Well, I'll go a few blocks down. I'll stay out of your business path.
Yeah, I need to make sure that they come to my shop before they hit yours.
Great set,
Crazy.
105,057, and someone definitely went crazy on that price.
I know. And that, again, is a first come, first serve, but I'm glad that we're able to do those dealer dozens like that. Summertime's here. Boy, we had a beautiful day today. I know a lot of people getting out and celebrating. We've had some graduation. I look at this and I think, okay, this is a perfect outdoor barbecue kind of ribs day.
Now, we were talking about the case paring knife, being able to do a lot of things in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Aside from butchering, now if you need to do those sorts of things, we got just the thing for you.
Yeah, and this one is lasered too. Let me tilt that a little bit. It says the Little Boar Hunter, but this knife is so not little.
No, not at all.
Look at that.
It is full tang construction with the walnut wood handles.
Whoa, timber. It's okay. Look at that. But if you are, the rib guy, or what else would you kind of chop and dice with that?
I mean, you could do your spices and your herbs with that.
Yeah. You're a big chef. I know.
I do enjoy cooking. That's right.
A lot of people probably don't know that about Chase, but.
But you can do a lot with it. It is a cleaver. Of course, it's more meant for butchering, getting those ribs and the bones apart. But it's something you could use in the kitchen for cutting up vegetables, basically anything. It is a knife, that's what it is, but in the chopper fashion that it is definitely more tuned towards those bigger cuts of meat.
And you can hang it.
Yeah, it does have that hole in the blade where you can hang
place
it.
where you can hang it
Classic
there.
butcher shop.
Yeah.
And for $15.88, that's a
It's
great
kind of
knife.
fun. That would be a neat Father's Day gift, too.
It would.
If that's something that your dad likes.
If I got it, I would use it. I'll just say that.
There you go. Get Chase a little boar hunter.
I'll put my address in my email.
Okay. Sunfish style. It's been forever. How many of these do we have left? Do you
I
know?
wouldn't say a lot.
Painted pony. This is a Winchester sunfish. We looked at this the other day. It's kind of hidden back here, but I think this was on a 96 frame. Wild horse jasper, black jet onyx, that center blue piece there, chrysocolla. We have 3 left, folks. You want one of the, I think this is probably in the category of one of the rarest knives that you're going to see on our show today.
You do not see a lot of sunfish.
They have filed that brass liner. They've also filed the spine of the knife.
It's definitely one of the most unusual as far as two-bladed slip joints goes. You don't see a lot of them.
What's the size of this? Does it say?
That
on
is
there?
going to be 4.5 inches
4.5.
closed. It's a big knife.
Yes, and for a sunfish especially. So when you get this, it's going to have the Painted Pony clear acrylic stand. You'll get that certificate of authenticity. This is the original Winchester box
Yep.
from '96. Keep it all because obviously these are really awesome collectibles. That has an $1,800 retail value. There is only 3 left.
And I've always loved chrysocolla. Whenever Michael
Me
Prater uses
too.
chrysocolla, it's one of my favorite things he does. And I like how he didn't overuse it.
Yes.
It's kind of surrounded by these other great-looking stones and chevron wood. And
that wild horse jasper, that I always look for that too.
Yeah,
I
definitely
like to
that.
see the wild horse jasper on that. Beautiful knife, of course. It is a Winchester and a Painted Pony. Take a look at our case fillet knife.
I see it.
Yeah.
That is a great-looking fillet knife.
Yes.
And this is going to be their biggest one that they make. It's 14 inches overall. It's nice and light, very sharp, extremely flexible, what you want in a fillet knife. You know, this is another knife that you wouldn't think you could use for anything besides filleting, but it's something you can use for a lot of different applications in the kitchen, especially out fishing. Does come with their case composite handle. Going to be their surgical stainless steel blade. Case logo stamped there on the handle. Does come with the nylon sheath. Very durable, very sturdy. And for just $39.82.
That's going to be one of the lowest priced ones on any case knife that you'll see on the show
It
today.
really is.
I've really kind of questioned whether that one was even priced wrong at $39.82. That is a nice size fillet knife, something you're going to get a lot of use out of. And fishing has now become the it trend at the moment with
Social distancing.
Yes, I can't say that. You say it again.
It's social fish distancing.
Fish
Is what we're
distancing,
doing.
yes. My son, he just called and he said, he works at a fishing bait shop. He said, you won't believe he just walked in the door.
Who was it?
And I know, I was like, who is it? He said, Peyton Manning.
No, he didn't.
He did. Yeah.
Here?
At where my son's working today at a bait shop.
I have to go. I need to leave.
I know, you need to go check out Peyton Manning.
I gotta go, guys.
I know.
It's nice seeing you.
He was so excited to tell me. I was like, what is wrong? And he goes, nothing. I just got to tell you who just walked through the door. Peyton Manning.
Wow.
You need to work at the local tackle shop, man. This is a turquoise bar Choctaw. Okay, now these are 3 3/4. This is your second generation Choctaw. And look at all the color. This is reconstituted turquoise. All those different colors make for such a standout knife. I carry the toothpick in this turquoise bar because I just think they're so cool.
And the cool thing about reconstituted turquoise is that what they do is they crush up the individual pieces of turquoise, and then they mix them with an epoxy, which then makes it even harder and more durable. And at which point they can mix in different colors and change the color of it and all that. So that's basically what we've done here. We've gotten all these different layers or bars
Yeah.
of turquoise.
And so that epoxy too makes it real smooth texture, and then, like Chase is saying, real durable, but you got the beauty of all that turquoise. It really is a perfect combination. I think one of the best ideas that Steel Warriors come out with here in 2020.
And on such a strong frame like the Choctaw, you can't beat that for $18.60.
I know. Item number is 1049.95. We'll have the larger set of those turquoise bar coming up, but we wanted to just single out the Choctaw because we know a lot of people like to collect those.
It's a very popular frame.
One for the dad here. Best dad ever. We were just talking about fishing. And this one is for the real cool dads.
You know, I strive to be a real cool dad, but I still haven't gotten an opportunity to take my daughter fishing yet, which
You're
I
missing
think
out.
is next on my list.
You've got to do that because that was my dad. He passed away 5-6 years ago. I've kind of lost track, but that was the thing that we loved to do. That was how we bonded.
Yeah.
We fished.
You know, and I love fish. I used to go fishing a lot when I lived in San Diego, but when I moved here in 2016, I left all my rods and reels and tackle box with my parents at their house.
Oh, get back up there.
Because I already had the car stuffed, I wasn't going to take it with me, so I need to figure out.
You need to go out and get one of those Barbie reels.
Yeah.
The fishing rod and reel. Take your daughter fishing because she will always remember that.
You know, she'll probably like a dinosaur one more than Barbie. She's not into those things.
Oh, okay. Well, get her the dinosaur one. And really, that's some fun times right there. But that's a fishing rod and reel, and actually they got the catch of the day, it looks like, on that handle.
Yeah.
Best dad ever. That is a snapshot on a stainless steel. It's $12.50.
You know, and that's an amazing gift item for Father's Day.
I agree. My dad would have loved that. He would take all my fish off.
Yeah.
I would catch them, and he would take them off the hook for me.
That's how my grandpa did.
Well,
I know.
that can be a difficult thing to do, so I can see that.
Yeah, I would get finned. So here's the case, Stripes of Service.
It's a scary thing.
Yeah. $98.75. This is a medium-sized 3.5-inch trapper by Case. And it has the stars with the blue line down the
blue
center.
line.
With everything that's kind of happening in our world right now.
Yeah, and those are going to be acrylic. So what they did, they routed out those spots on the black bone handle, and then they poured acrylic. And that's what those white and blue stripes are, as well as the stars.
So for the men and the women, and this is tailored for the police.
Yes, law enforcement.
Law enforcement.
Yep.
And there's a lot of great law enforcement
Those
out
who
there.
have lost their lives in the line of duty.
Yes, yeah. So if you know someone or you have a family member you want to get that for, it's $98.75. I think they could use a lot of support and uplifting at the moment right now too. So 10/50/32, the Case Stripes of Service. This next item is for Gil.
Gil's knife?
Zorro.
Oh.
Yes. We were talking about Zorro during setup today.
Okay.
He said Zorro was one of his favorites growing up.
Well, I'm glad I picked this out.
Yes. So.
Or I may have picked this out on Friday. I think you may have picked this out.
I've picked it out today, but you were the one who lined it up. So Zorro, let's get a different angle on it so you can see it there. I don't think I actually watched Zorro that much growing up. And this also has a black forest wood handle. And this was for the 100th anniversary.
And that is by Rough Rider, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right, yes. And
Rough Rider comes out with a lot of these very good commemoratives.
yeah.
Great artwork. It does come with a stand. It does have a display stand that comes with it. We don't have it assembled right now, but that is the base of it.
This is the base of it, yeah. So it just goes like that, and then it'll fit. The knife will fit on the stand. $59.95, 10/36/12. And Gil's over here, he's running our camera. He's like a jack of all trades. He's actually a school teacher who's a camera guy. And why did you like Zorro so much, Gil?
Good stories.
Good stories.
Yeah, I assume it would be.
Yeah.
Especially coming from 1919.
Yeah.
A lot of time to develop.
Well, yes, legendary Zorro.
That's just going to be on one side. But what a great looking knife. Very good artwork on that. It does come with its own special display stand.
Yep.
100th anniversary of Zorro.
13-inch Bowie, 103612. Oh, this is the Get Her Done set, as we say here in the South, I guess. Get her done.
I suppose.
Yes.
I haven't caught on to that trend yet. But
No, yes. So Chase is from California. Did you tell your mom to watch today?
what's
Did you
that?
tell your mom to tune in?
No, she usually calls me like the day after.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I'll give her a link.
You better
to it.
give her a heads up.
I will.
This is the Our Choice. Let me hear you say it.
Get her done.
I knew you could do it. I knew it. This is a 20-piece collection. It's $120.
You know, it's funny when I speak to her on the phone, she always says I have a little bit of the Southern twang
We're
going
wearing
on.
off on you.
And I don't really hear it.
Oh, I do.
I don't feel it.
Okay, yeah.
But I guess it's there.
You're joining the South now. This is a collection of a bunch of different brands, a bunch of different pocket knife frames, and then there's also a fixed blade that will be included in here. You'll get one fixed blade,
Guaranteed?
19 additional pocket knives. And one of my favorite things about this set, though, is the mix of the brands. I like for you to be
Right.
able to get this huge sampling of what we have to offer.
And $6 per piece. You're going to be getting 20 pieces.
Yes.
One is going to be a fixed blade. The rest are going to be various assortments of different pocket knives. And at $6 a piece.
We just saw the Sharps pocket knife go around. We have Black Hill Steel, Whitetail Cutlery, California Gold by the E.C. Simmons, and also Black Hill Steel. We are looking at Steel Warrior. There's the Bulldog and the Buffalo Horn.
Yep.
That is a huge Stockman.
That is a very big stock.
I think it's like a 5-inch Stockman in the yellow comp.
We have Bulldog Whittlers. We have the Texas Jackknives.
Yes. And you know, that's the Iron Horse line.
Yep.
Gosh, hadn't seen that in forever. We also have Black Hill Steel, Frost, and Ocoee River in the fixed blade mix up here. Delrin handles or hardwood handles, but you'll get one of those. This whole deal is $120. I would definitely finish out with the steak knives because we have about everything on the table there.
Yes.
But steak knives. And if you order the steak knives for $24.50, you're going to get free shipping on your entire order. So all of those knives in the Get Her Done set will be sent to your house with free shipping. Item number is 29394 on the steak knife set. The Get Her Done set, item number is 104898. We've got a lot of sweet operators like Jessica here. They can help you.
And Gil.
And yeah, Gail, sweet Gail, they can help you place those orders, but it does help if you do write those item numbers down too.
You may hear me out on there every now and then.
Oh,
Rare occurrence, but it does happen.
I told you, Chase has pretty much done everything here at the company. But sit in Jim's chair.
I have once.
Oh.
He wasn't looking.
I understand. $28.88. This is a 2-piece chef knife, the Father's Day Chef Special. The large chef knife, it's 11 1/4. The Santuco's 10 3/4. You get that combo for $28.88.
And like we were talking about earlier, I do like to be in the kitchen. I do like to cook a lot.
Yes.
And when you're going for chef knives and stuff that you're going to be using a lot, you don't want to skip out on quality. And Hen and Rooster isn't going to be doing this, but you are going to get that quality along with the great price for $28.88.
And those are the new G10 handles, and of course the Sharp Hen and Rooster Edge. Father's Day, June 21st. Go ahead, get Dad this specialty Stockman. And it is made by the Silver Horse line. Red and blue turquoise. You have the Dad lasered on top of that. Clear coat over the pearl, scalloped on the bolsters, but that's a 4-inch Stockman. He'll be so proud of that.
There's a lot going on with just that knife.
We do, yeah. There's a lot of detail on that.
This is a scary set.
Do you have a scar?
I do. Yeah. I'm not going to show it on camera. No, I got some weird looking legs, I'll tell you that. The scar just adds to
Yeah,
it.
you might want to shave your legs before you start pulling up the pant there.
Oh no, let me see.
Oh, no, we're good. Chase was outside here, and when we first got these in, it's made by the Southern Grind Company.
Yep, Zach Brown.
Zach Brown, yes. Who knew? Zach Brown is a bladesmith. but these are crazy sharp.
Incredibly sharp.
Yes. So they were throwing these in a stump. I specifically remember they were like, hey, Chase, come out here on your dinner break. Why don't you come check out these new throwing axes? It'll be a lot of fun.
I really didn't want to, but Drew convinced me to go out there.
This is a true story.
And we just start throwing them. We each throw 2 of them because he bought 1 set for himself. And I'm over there pulling it out of the stump, and, well, it goes into my leg.
So it's not like one of those deals where he threw it in his leg or anything. He was actually removing it from the stump.
Yeah.
And
so be careful. Keep your legs clear when you're removing these from stumps or trees.
Because
about 14 stitches.
14?
13 or 14.
Okay, yeah. So,
it was up there in the teens.
And then he just came back and finished the show, which was pretty impressive,
I went to the doctor, got my stitches, and then came right back to work.
But
so these are a lot of fun. They're
are.
very sharp. Be extremely careful. These are going to be 8670M high carbon stainless or high carbon steel. And they actually cut these from these huge, gigantic sawmill blades.
Yeah.
And I think they get 12 out of each blade.
The whole process is really cool.
It's very cool.
How it comes about.
And what that means is that those sawmill blades, when they're in use, I mean, they're just being over and over just tempered and heated and cooled and heated and cooled. And these are going to be very durable, very hard, and very sharp.
Yeah.
Just great throwing axes.
A really neat concept. And I'm a Zach Brown fan too, so. But you'll like those. And the throwing axe thing, it's probably even more popular now because everybody's staying at home more than they were
Yeah, you're going to need something to do.
Yeah, and it is a ton of fun. This is called the Case Pocket Bandits. You'll get all 4 of these premium trappers and then 2 extra goodies going out with this deal. Now, normally a Coralon premium trapper is $69.95. That's what these are. They're $69.95. But we also have a Case bandana and the Case leather gentleman's carrying wallet is what they call that, where actually the trappers fit in that leather wallet.
You know, and I like that we made this a 4-piece set because that's how many slots are in that wallet.
Exactly.
So here's the Cloudland Coralon. And these are all going to be the first generation. The second generation is noted by the slanted bolsters in the red box.
That's right.
This is the Ivory Quartz Coralon. Right behind that, we have the Man in Black.
Mm-hmm.
Another Coralon we don't see that often, actually.
I know, that's why I wanted to put it in here. And then
the Cat's Eye.
Cat's Eye.
Which was one of the first ones that he came out with, and he used a lot with the coin commemorative sets. But I like how he's kind of brought it out more to the masses, I guess you would say.
And then here's a leather wallet like that, it's probably 40, 50 bucks.
Yeah.
It's free in the deal. I know a lot of people are wearing face masks or bandanas, so we put the Case bandana in there for you as either a collector item or you get to use it.
And they all are going to fit in there just like that. You can fold it up, tie it up, and be on your way.
The Case,
I'm hoping this is going to set just right there.
the Case pocket bandana.
I think I did it okay.
Yep, $279.80. Item number is 1049.97.
That is a great start to a collection.
Well, and I was just thinking for Father's Day, I mean, if your dad collects case knives, I bet he would really appreciate something like that. You're getting 4.
Just knives in general, really.
And those extra items, gosh, you're not, we're just tossing those in. So.
And these days, the bandana has more uses than you would have previously thought.
I know. The Michael Prater Northern Light. When you look at this handle and kind of rotate that around, you see the depth of color in here and looks just like the Northern Lights.
Should have clipped my nails before I came into work today. My apologies, everybody.
The nail salon was probably closed. We understand.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is a 6-inch Steel Warrior fixed blade. Both sides are done with the Northern Lights Coralon. And Northern Lights will be that same consistent color where you have the blue, green, and the white. I think he's done some type of a pearl iridescent going on because like right there as you're doing that, see how that green just kind of glows?
Yeah, there's a lot of iridescence going on in there.
Yeah, it's perfect for the name Northern Lights.
It certainly is. Does have Michael Prater's signature there on the blade.
Mm-hmm. These are pretty enough. You're probably going to want to carry it, but They're also Michael Prater Signature Series knives. Maybe something you just want to put in your collection. I mean, it can go either way. Since it's only $32.50, you may want to carry it. It's really just, up to you. But I think regardless, you would enjoy that. Absolutely. 10/48/28 on the Northern Light. We have a stag trapper coming up next.
And Buck Creek.
Yes.
I love Buck Creek knives. I have since I got here. And what I enjoy most about this one is they kind of deterred from their standard shield that they always use. Just the circular one with the buck antlers. And they use this badge shield, which I don't think I've seen on any of their other knives.
I know, I really like it. Now, Jim Frost did a price cut on this. If you're thinking.
He really did.
Yeah, if you're impressed with the $45, be impressed because that is not where that typically sells.
That's another one of our German brands right there, Buck Creek. Just amazing stag on both sides. And those are thick cuts of stag. I mean, look at that.
$93 retail value. And the item number is real easy. It's 3681.
And this is a perfect
367.
knife either for a user or a collector's piece.
Yes. And one of the few stag knives, I can't believe every show, I see it every show, we're just getting to where we have fewer and fewer and fewer stag knives, pocket knives or fixed blades. Got to get them when you see them. This is stacked leather and also a case made in the USA, $76.50. Our overall length on this one's 9.5. Tradition and, of course, an excellent working knife. I just conditioned that oil, put some oil on the leather.
Yeah.
But
As long as you take care of that handle and, of course, the blade, that handle is going to outlast your blade.
it has been around a long time. That's a technique that's been used a long time, that stack leather.
Very durable. It does have just an inherent grip in it. Has this jimping on the back for your thumb. Does have a guard down here for your index finger. And it's really just a perfect size fixed blade for
Yeah.
getting basically anything you need done.
9.5 inches. And we are down to just 13 of these. And that's something else I've been seeing. With the Case factory, they have been closed for a long time. I know they're slowly starting to reopen, but we're getting low on just about every case knife you see here on the show. But for Father's Day, there's another good idea.
Great idea. I'd love that.
I know. For $76.50. 13046.
And we're running low on those as well, so get them while you can.
Yep. So, speaking of Father's Day, I like that we have a trio on these because you probably want to get more than just one knife for Father's Day. You may have several people in mind that you want to say, hey, you have meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. You might want to give one of those to your dad, your granddad. You might have a stepdad. You may have father-in-law.
And that's the thing that often people will forget. Like, you have brothers that are also fathers
Yes.
or friends that
Yes.
are fathers. So just try to be inclusive of everybody.
Yeah. And you
All
have-
us dads try very hard.
And this is not even $20. Chase. It's a tough job. I know being a mom's a tough job. Being a dad, that's a tough job too.
They are both very tough jobs.
Yes,
Yeah.
but so rewarding. So don't let that special day go by without making it special for somebody. But we have the yellow comp, and then there's also a red and a blue smooth bone. And you have World's Greatest Dad on the shield, World's Greatest Dad also there on the blade.
And who's that in the pictures? I know you said it once before, but
Oh,
just so I
okay.
can clarify.
Hey, let's do this. The box that goes along with it, it's Jim and Stephanie and Steve, I do believe. His kids.
Yeah.
Of course, now we are looking at, let's see, Steve is in his 40s.
Yeah, he's getting there.
So that'll tell you how old that photo is there.
Great pictures, though.
Yeah.
$19.53 for all three.
And Jim, as you know, was big into ball. Yeah, that's one of his
Yeah, I think he still is.
softball, baseball pictures right there.
Now here's one of my favorite tacticals by Southern Grind again. This is going to be using S35 VN steel, so it's a very tough, strong steel, excellent edge retention. And that orange G10 is just, it really pops. And it's going to be a standard opener. And what I like about this is that they've done something interesting with this right here. So I'm going to be moving this towards my pocket.
Oh, is this the one that pops, springs open? Wait, hey, this is pretty cool, guys.
My pocket, trying not to get it out of the shot.
This is cool. Do not,
Okay.
yeah, don't look away. Watch this, watch this.
All right, so when it's in your pocket, clipped, the jimping on the back of it, if you put your finger against it, when you pull it out.
Okay, that happens so fast. You're gonna have to do that again.
All right, here, let me back up a little bit. So, of course you can take it out just normally. So it's in your pocket, right? And if you're not taking it out to deploy it or use it, you just take it out, okay? But if you're in a situation where you need the blade to be deployed.
Right. When you take it out of your pocket, that is cool.
So you just basically push it against the back of your pocket and pull it out. And it's this piece right here, right there. It catches the lip of your pocket as it's coming out, and it basically deploys instantly.
Yeah. You know, of course, this is another one of the Zach Brown Southern Grind knives. But do you know of another company who makes that technique, or is that exclusive to them?
I don't think it's exclusive. I think someone came up with the design before that.
Okay, and they just...
They kind of adopted it.
Okay.
But as far as other companies that have something like that in their knives, I don't know of any right now.
That is so neat. That's one of the best features of that knife. This is
extremely
also
unique.
Made in the USA.
Yep.
And Zach Brown is very passionate about that.
Yes.
And a lot of the proceeds of this knife, too, go to different organizations that help military families and camps for kids. So
just a great knife from a great company, from a great man.
Yes, a wonderful company. But we only had, I think, 8 of those left. On the Southern Grind Spider Monkey.
Yeah, we don't get to see it often.
Has a cool name too, Spider Monkey. This is a case Mako done in the bone stag. It is a lockback. It's $94.56.
You know, and Gil and I were speaking about this a couple weeks ago. We're kind of trying to see the stag look in it, and what we realized with that was that they're not going for European deer stag, but more the Red India sandbar stag is what they went for, and it looks almost exactly like it.
Which is now embargoed.
It is. And I think that's why they came up with this. It's not the European deer stag that you'll see on Hen and Rooster or Buck Creek and stuff, but the Red India sandbar stag that you'll barely see anywhere.
That's a good point, because Case did make that red stag you're talking about.
Yeah.
Those are all sold out, and they did the embargo to where they couldn't even make anymore.
Right.
So that was how the whole inspiration behind the bone stag was created, to recreate the stag look. I do think the Mako frame itself is just really, really popular.
It really is. It's a great lockback knife. Very sturdy, very durable.
And you get the leather sheath.
Yep.
We only had 4 of those left on the Makos. This is a Michael Prater Emerald River, back to a 6-inch. It's just like the Northern Lights we had a little bit earlier, but Emerald River custom Coralon that he created.
And this has been the most popular Coralon in some time. It has come out.
Yes. We will have these in for a couple of days, and they'll be sold out.
We just cannot keep these in stock.
I'm a fan of it, too. This is my high school colors.
Well, do you have one?
Green and gold. I have a toothpick like this.
Oh, well, there you go. Great looking 6-inch Skinner by Steel Warrior.
If you come across some colors that might go with some of the high school or college graduates' knives, of course, make great gifts.
Yep. I don't have white paper handy right now, so.
Here you go.
Thank you. As with the other one, it does have, oh, hello, Michael Prater's signature.
Yeah. All of his signature series knives will have that signature lasered on the blade. And Michael's been on our show many times. We were just asking about what was the idea, what was the concept behind a signature series knife. And basically, he just wanted to make an affordable pocket knife line that anybody could buy and own a Michael Prater custom knife.
Which is great, because basically everybody's going to like a Michael Prater custom piece, but not everybody's going to be able to buy that painted pony line.
And just keep in mind, too, when you come across a Michael Prater or custom knife like that here on our show, it's probably not out in the marketplace. It's not going to be at a local store that you go to. These are pretty much show exclusives for us, and you know, got to catch them when you see them. Few things, quick reminders. We got the Father's Day deal going on. We also have a 6-piece steak knife set. Super excited about that. And it's going to be your free shipping item. And we have some Father's Day winners. We're going to announce those coming up here in just a second too. So stay tuned. We'll have a Tequila Sunrise Stockman going out to a couple winners. This is our Sweet 16 set.
Oh.
It is sweet. And these are all Steel Warrior toothpicks. They are 3 inches on the handle. Every single one's different.
You know, and this is the only situation where I could justify someone needing 16 toothpicks at one time.
Yes. For the collectors, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Dream come true.
You're basically getting almost all of our handles in toothpicks. We do have more, but this is going to be the best.
Honestly,
ones
this
that we
is the
have.
majority. The whole reason that the 16 made it in this set was because this is the ones that we had 250 quantity of.
Yeah, and we had an
There's-
abalone up there for $8.37.
Yes. Yeah, and pearl.
Yeah.
This is the that green and red sparkle right there. I'm trying to pick up where we're at. We have the blue jig. There is also, what is that one? Is that a white smooth?
Yep, that's a white smooth.
Ram's horn. And look at this stag bone resin. Buffalo horn with the scallop bolsters. Now, they've only done the scallop bolsters on a few. Buffalo horn made it. This one was called Imitation Stag. We also have Buffalo Ram's horn. We have the American flag shield. That's the volunteer series. It's in the
Yeah.
orange, the 3 stars on the shield.
There's that pearl.
That is pearl for $8.37. God bless America, red, white, and blue, oxhorn. I like the red and green kind of sparkle
Yeah.
going on there. It's different.
And up there, that's one I don't think I've seen before, or at least not often, that green bone.
I know, it's pretty, isn't it? It's
It
a
is.
two-tone, it's green and blue. Kind of reminds me of the bluegrass that we used to carry.
little bit.
In a different brand, but we have second cut. Look at that beautiful abalone. They're all really well made, very nice knives. Steel Warrior quality. Sweet 16. That's another one of my picks of the show right there, folks. It's $133.92. Item number is 105064. 105064. That's my frame of choice. Might be your frame of choice.
That is a great set for just $8.37 a piece.
Yes. Big mix of knives. This is also, folks, you got to pay attention to this one too, because I wouldn't want you to miss out on it if you like it, because they're $9.67.
And this is something Chipways, they're doing something a little bit different, at least going back to stuff they used to do maybe. But it's not going to be the hand-carved bone series. But we do have a few different looking frames here that they've just recently come out with. And it's going to be in that blue Appaloosa bone.
They have this blue, gray, white transition going on the handles. I love them. I like the simplicity of it. I
Yeah.
like the just natural beauty of what they've accomplished here. They're going to range from 7 to 8 inches. They're kind of everywhere in between there, but that's where they fall. Excellent leather sheaths.
Yep, they're all going to be full tank construction.
It's pretty wild to think you
And
get that leather
I feel
sheath.
like this is kind of the embodiment of less is more.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I think that's what's
Less
going
is
on
more.
here.
Absolutely.
And I really like what they've done with the blue handles. So when dyeing, it's generally the shin bone of the cow that we're going to be getting this bone from. And what happens is some parts of it are going to be a little bit more porous. It's going to take the dye a little bit better. And some of it's going to be pushed out. And I think what happened in this particular case, it makes it look amazing.
Yeah.
It has this Appaloosa look like it says in the name. Great leather sheaths. And we do have a green Appaloosa set as well.
There you go. And I think the item number for the green is 1049.56. If I remember right, this one's 1049.57. They're just right there together. But the green is really pretty too.
Donald Maynard in California.
Donald, you're a winner, and you're going to be getting one of our Tequila Sunrise Stockmans by Hen and Rooster and Michael Prater. Congratulations, and
Ruben Hernandez in Montana.
congratulations to you, Ruben. There's the knife that we are doing. Salute to dads. We'll have 2 winners an hour. So thank you so much for supporting the show, Congratulations to our winners. You guys don't go anywhere. We're going to have some more giveaways coming up our next hour. We're kind of just getting started here on the show.
Yep.
Glad to have you here. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Sheila Travis here with Chase. We'll be right back after this short network break.
Don't forget our free shipping knife.
That's
the steak
right.
knives.
We have steak knives as the free shipping item of the day. We'll show you that here when we return. That was quick.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep. Welcome back. Welcome in. Glad to have you tuned in to Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Sheila Travis. And that's Chase.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
That would be Chase. So
Just
glad,
Trixie.
glad to have you guys here. We're going to show you lots of different knives to buy on the show, but we also have a 6-piece steak knife set. That's going to be your free shipping item. We'll show you that here in a little bit, and some Father's Day gift ideas, and giving away some Tequila Sunrise Stockmans. Here's our herd of Mustangs,
Yep.
and this is our Mustang Mojave line.
I've always liked this jigging process they did on
Yes.
these. It's reminiscent of like the worm groove, but it's just done a little bit differently, I think. And if I'm remembering correctly, they take a Dremel tool and hand do all of these.
They do. And the colors, though, and I don't know, remember this butter rum? We used to carry a butter rum, and it looked a lot like this. And then they do the Dremel tool jigging. Gives you that great texture on there. The double locking moose, that's got to be the coolest
Yeah.
knife in the bag.
This thing is super cool.
Both blades lock separately. And the Mustang Mojave line is the only pocket knife line that has this knife.
Yeah, you don't see this very often. It's just from this brand.
Yes.
And even so, we don't see it that much. I've only seen it in this set. We haven't sold it
Yeah,
individually
that's
yet.
a good idea. We need check our stock on that and sell that as a separate item.
Double lock.
It's a neat item.
Which one am I pressing here?
Yeah, it won't work if you depress the wrong portion lock back. You gotta get the right one.
Well, they have sturdy locks. I'll say that.
They do. They do. These are also rusted. There's a toothpick. You're going to get that premium chopper. Now look at your bolsters too. They have the Sunrise bolster engraving going on. There's a locking copperhead. Hey, they included a Choctaw in here.
Yeah.
And that was not part of the original Mustang Mojave line. Now that these are back in stock, they've included a Choctaw. They've included a 3-blade Dirt Buster. That one's pretty wild
Yeah,
also.
And it was towards the end of last year that the Choctaw actually started venturing out to different brands. It was mainly a Steel Warrior exclusive, but then we started getting Silver Horse Stoneworks and Cherokee, and now
And
the Mustang line.
That's a good point, Chase, because that Choctaw really has been a very, very popular item. 3 3/4 Choctaw in the herd of Mustangs is now part of the mix. There it is.
Another
Cape.
perfect size skinning knife.
Yeah. Is this, I think they call that the fin and feather. This is going to be a 6.5 inch. I've seen it in a stacked leather.
Yeah.
This is one of the first times I've seen it in jigged buffalo horn. It's $91.60. We only have 8 of these.
You know, and that's something I've only seen Case do.
Me too.
I mean, considering how great that looks, the jigging on buffalo horn and the natural grip it's going to give you, I'm very surprised that no other companies have kind of gone that direction, or at least tested it out.
Right. And it's probably a hard process.
I'm sure it is.
We do see a lot of smooth buffalo horn, but honestly, I just love that ruggedness of the jig buffalo. They've finished the knife out with a black leather sheath. You put it all together, it looks really, really good. But again, we only have 8, so first come, first serve. Item number 102297.
And according to Maury Ford, these pommels are hand dipped.
They are. They do.
Just goes to show you the amount of work and detail that goes into making a case knife.
Made in the USA. Winchester. This one, let's look at that. It's blue and gold matrix.
Yep.
And then there's also black jet onyx spacers, chevron spacers. That's a huge knife.
So that's going to be lapis, right, with the gold matrix going
I
through
believe
it?
so, yeah.
Most of the time with lapis, you're going to see that clear, flat blue. But this one does have that little bit of extra detail with the gold matrix going through it. And this is going to be on a 1994 Winchester Coke bottle swing guard.
There's only 3 of these left. It's a really interesting story how it's like, where did all of these old knives come from? This is new old stock. Tim Scott, owner of Winchester, had these tucked away. And now we are able to have these with the custom Michael Prater handles. And you said that was a 94?
1994.
94.
This is going to be number 1. We have 3 left in stock. So
Somebody will get the number 1.
Yeah, 2 more are going to go out before this one does. So if you time it right, you may get number 1.
$1,800 retail value, that is $500. You'll get the clear acrylic stand, you'll get that certificate of authenticity, and I like the original Winchester gift boxes. I think those are really neat
That
too.
is a huge bonus. I mean, for being,
Yeah.
what, 16 years old, and the box, the original one that couldn't come with it?
No, it's older than that.
Oh, 26, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to break out a
Hold on a
calculator.
second.
Yeah, I mean, that's so neat.
I was distracted over here.
24.
And I was never very good at math anyways.
94. Okay, yeah. Let's just move on to the stag, shall we?
Okay, let's forget about
yeah,
that.
that's a hidden rooster. Again, we are so low on stag. And when I saw this earlier today, I thought, well, we've got to get this on the show because maybe the only stag fixed blade I even have on the show, and I do believe it is. At $44.75, what an awesome buy.
Yeah.
Jim's Choice Stag Hunter.
So here's that European deer stag we were kind of discussing earlier. And this one also comes in a Damascus blade. This one's just going to be your standard 4116 German stainless steel. Does have that Carl Bertram stamp on the tang. Full tang construction. Does come with that great, I've always loved these Hen and Rooster leather sheaths.
Oh, I know. They put the quality you see in a Hen and Rooster knife, it carries through on the leather sheath. Hey, does he sign the back of that? This may or may not come with a signature. One thing says it.
Yeah, I believe at one point it did, but I think someone took our show sample sheath.
Yeah. So you might get a bonus there of a signature on the back of the leather sheath. $44.75. Hen and Rooster and Deer Stag. Now we have a mammoth
Yep.
and tree ring.
So this is going to be from the tusk. So we have 2 different types of mammoth that we're going to be having on the show. You'll see some more later on. This is going to be basically a cross section of the tusks. And some information that Gage found last week for us is that if you notice the circular patterns on the handle, the thicker those lines are going to be, that's when the mammoth kind of like had an abundance of food, where he was well nourished and stuff. And the thinner lines is where things are kind of sparse, possibly starvation came into play.
Maybe just summer and winter.
It could be that.
Changing of the seasons too. There's so much history behind a knife like this. And look at that. So that has cartridge series. It's lasered on the blade. That's a 5.5 inch. And we will look at, we just had one of these in the 90s. That one probably is too. We'll look at the date on that here in just a second. I'm impressed though how Michael Prater has also matched up the front and the back. So he has been able to get a pretty thick piece of woolly mammoth.
1994 as well.
Okay, so that is a 94 frame. And a handle on there dating back to the Ice Age.
And this one comes with this display box right here as well. Not only does it come with the acrylic stand, but also this.
Yeah, and he doesn't
display
have
box
a
right
lot of
here.
those display boxes
No.
with those. But the tone of the hardwood, the color there, it really matches well.
It does, and I think that may be why he kind of went that route with that one in particular.
And you'll get to be able to see the knife, but you don't actually have to let everybody touch it.
Right.
It has a $2,000 retail value. This is one of the few tacticals I have seen out by Case, and it is called the Shark Tooth.
Yep, and they had, so if you've seen the Hammerhead and the Mako lockbacks, they used to have a shark tooth that was similar in a lockback form that they discontinued. And this is kind of them bringing the shark tooth back into the modern age. So this is going to have S35 VN blade steel. anodized aluminum on the handle with a G10 inlay, or insert, I'm sorry. And it's not going to be an assisted opener, but it does work off of that ball bearing system, so it might as well be assisted. And if you notice these little slits on the G10 insert, they were kind of going for the gills on the shark. That's what they were going for that. And on the back, I love that they put the old shark tooth logo right there. Maybe I should have gotten it right side up.
It looks like a stonewash finish on the blade too.
Yeah, either stonewash or a tumbled finish.
It's $199.95, and again, that's the only tactical that we have by Case here on the show. 4 3/4 on the handle, G10. It's just a real, and when I opened that up the other day, it's a real smooth operating knife and looks
It looks amazing.
neat. Yeah, I like the whole look and design of that. This is also a case and a new basket weave. This is a G10 basket weave, black and red, single blade. Doesn't lock, it just folds. We're down to 7 of these. It's $81.73.
You know, and I love the white and black weave that they came out with. And now that they've come out with the red, I'm kind of looking forward to other colors they may come out with.
I know. Well, there's a good idea. I'm sure they will.
You know, there's just something about a single blade folding pocket knife that just attracts me to it.
Easy to use, I'd say, and gives you a big handle, big blade for big jobs. But that's 5 1/4. It's $81.73. And we had, did we have a trapper in this?
Yeah, we had the trapper. We
and
also
a
had
sow belly.
Yeah, sow belly stock.
There's just a few here on the show. I mean, just a few different frames. We were able to get those in before the Case company closed a couple of months ago. But $10.49.43.
They've been doing a lot of new and different things, and I really just can't wait to see what they have next.
Yep. They still have the traditional handles, but then they have the cool, trendy things like this too.
They're kind of branching out, and I like it.
Keeping up. And this is a Dad Stockman that we have on sale. It is $28.75. Item number is 105046, and that is Silver Horse Stonework Stockman, blue and red turquoise mother of pearl, and just has Dad right there in the center. You can give one of those to your dad for Father's Day. And then if your dad likes to cook, my dad was a great cook, and we have this chef special for $28.88. You get those 2 chef knives. They're big knives. One's 11 1/4, one's 10 3/4. But that is the new G10 handles by Hen and Rooster, $28.88. And I also want to remind you, this is the first show that we have a 6-piece steak knife set as your free shipping item.
Yep,
I'm
special
really
Sunday.
proud of this free shipping item. I think you guys will love that.
It's a must-have.
It really is. It's $24.50 too on that 6-piece steak knife. Item number is 29394. And they are tooled from one solid piece of steel.
Yep.
Chase, I'm going to hand them to you, and you can show them when we come back. That's the graphic, but if you want those, they're $24.50. Item number 29394. But when you see them in person, you're going to just be like, wow, those are great.
So the importance of that single forging is that you're not going to have any spaces or lines or anything in any part of the handle or the blade. So you're not going to get any dirt or grime or
Yeah, you don't have to get food caught
bacteria
between
caught
the handle
between
and the
stuff.
blade.
So it's going to be super easy to clean, very sanitary.
I just like the way they look, Chase. I mean,
They look amazing.
I like some good-looking knives in the house.
And they're substantial. They're not going to be super light. You're gonna know that they're there,
And
but they're not too heavy.
Serrated blades.
Yep.
Make sure you get one of those. Got to get a set of those. And it really helps you out in the end because it is the free shipping item.
And for $24.50, I'd pay that just for the steak knives, disregarding the free shipping.
I know. See, that's why I was so fired up about it. This is one of your Father's Day specials where you get the Damascus Valley Forge. It's a 12.5 inch. We call this one the Viking. And it has the brass pins. They're raised brass pins here on the handle, brass guard and pommel too. Waterfall Damascus. They filed the back of the blade.
You know,
And $40 discount.
oh yeah, that $40 discount.
Let's not forget about the $40 discount.
You know, and those raised pins on the handle, it really gives it that kind of old style look, but they're kind of assorted in such a way that when you're holding it, it just adds a lot of grip to it, and it's not uncomfortable.
Display it or use it, really.
Yeah, either way.
You know, at this price, though, back a couple of years ago, people wouldn't think about using a Damascus knife because they were so expensive.
Yeah.
And now, you know, $58.75. Use it.
They've kind of always been more popular in kitchen use, like a lot of chefs will use Damascus knives, but they're kind of moving into the more everyday world and day-to-day applications.
Yep, that one's 12.5 inches, 1045.54. And if you like trappers, we have the top choice trappers here.
Yeah, another great trapper set.
The premium trapper in the center there, Lots Pearl, we sold that for $52. And it's made by the Silver Horse Stoneworks line. Has the red and blue turquoise, it's front and back, same kind of design with the pearl and turquoise front and back, and embossed bolsters. In this deal, it is not $52, it is $12. And then Steel Warrior is going to finish out the set here on the lower level. And there's no two alike. Matter of fact, in the Homeland Trapper set that we had earlier, all of those trappers are also different from all of these. If you want both of the trapper sets, then I just want you to know there's no two duplicates in either one.
Here we have the giraffe bone, which is just ox horn with a little pattern on it, modeled after giraffe spots. Autumn.
Oxhorn. There's buffalo.
There's that Christmas sparkle that we had for Christmas this past year. Red jig bone.
Red.
I love ram's horn.
Me too.
Just has that natural grip and great looking characteristics in it. Smooth orange, we don't see often. And the faux tortoise. Just $12 a piece.
I know.
So that top one you're getting for $12.
$12.
My goodness, ram's horn for $12, the faux tortoise, the ox horn with giraffe, ox horn.
Top choice trappers. Now they all have gift boxes, of course. Retails $377. Finish out the deal with one of those steak knife sets we were talking about, so you can get free shipping on this set too. Speaking of trappers, this is a whole different kind of setup. They're all Michael Prater custom Coraline handles, and they're also on hen and rooster trappers. Comes with a display case, and it's $298. Item number is 103097. And we'll go through those different Coralines. We've seen these particular Coraline handles. We have seen them on big folding hunters and you know, a few other random knives. But this is your Freedom Spirit, which is red, white, and blue. And he'll have lasered on the blade. He'll have the name of the handle, and then it'll have Prater Custom. That's your Emerald River. Phoenix Sun is the one. Yeah, so there's Emerald River lasered on there. Limited edition. And that green, gold, and white. This one's called Northern Lights, where it has the green, blue, and the white. Of course, the front and the back of both of those sides are going to be the same. Phoenix Sun, red, yellow, and the white, and then Glacier Falls is the one that's done in the ice blue, white, and black. There's Phoenix Sun. Oh, I almost forgot about Turquoise Canyon.
Yep.
Yeah,
And this
Turquoise
set is going to
Canyon.
be on FlexPay as well, so if you want to split it up into 2 payments.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, this is the first set we've had on the show today with FlexPay. That means just tell your operator, hey, I would like to put this on FlexPay, and that will give you 2 months to pay for the set. It's only $149 now. If you get the steak knives, you don't even have to worry about the shipping part, but
Right?
but just $149, and then next month $149, and you're done. Retails at $1,179.65. That's your retail value. But the display, that's free. It goes along with the trappers.
Yes, it does. And a lot of times we'll say with FlexPay items, there's 2 different ways you can purchase this, either outright or on FlexPay. But really, there's 3 ways now.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Etching in the, can you guys see the top of that display? It has a Prater Custom Collector Club and Hen and Rooster etching on the glass on the display. Chase, I would put $60 just on the display. And
Display.
Yes. Congratulations you may want to get one of those sets for your dad. Wouldn't that be nice just to have a big trapper collected to your dad on Father's Day on June 21st?
It certainly would.
Item number is 1030.97 on that deal. Hey, what do you want to go next?
The American Dream.
What's your American dream?
Mine?
Yeah.
Wow. Kind of put me on the spot here. I guess a cabin on a lake in the woods.
With knives.
With knives, I guess.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. So here you can have 43 knives in your cabin on the lake.
With no neighbors for 6 miles.
I understand. We have the same.
Yeah.
So this is a 43-piece set of knives. And knives you can use, knives you can resell. I know it was Jim's American dream to buy and resell knives when he was just a young fella.
Yep. Yes, it was.
And now it's grown into where we are today.
And just to clarify for the new viewers that we may have,
Yeah.
the wheelbarrow does not come with this.
Okay, yes.
That was a piece that a customer of ours actually made specifically for Jim, which is really sweet of him.
And it's cute. I
It's
mean,
very
hey,
good looking.
It holds all those knives, all the boxes.
I mean, I like that us here in the studio, we get to keep it back here, so it's kind of
Yeah.
ours.
It's very patriotic. Look at that. And so all of the boxes that it's in the wheelbarrow there with the knives. We have a machete, we have fixed blades, we have pocket knives, we have tacticals. So we're going to go through each item here on the table.
That's the 24-inch machete, right? It does come with a shoulder harness sheath.
Yep. Hey, that's $2.28, folks.
My goodness.
For a 24-inch machete. And it's the bright green handle. I'm all about the bright colors because I have been there where I've been outside working, I put the knife on the ground, I walk away, come back, and I'm like, where is that knife?
You know, I'm the same way. I lose my phone on my couch, and they're not even the same color. So
Right.
a bright green phone may help me.
Yeah. So if you have the brighter knives, like the machete handle that you see there, and then the tacticals too, folks, you're going to be okay. You're going to find it.
Yeah.
The 2 tacticals right there are snapshots.
Assisted opening, yep. We got one is the original Storm Chaser, and then another one with the lanyard braiding.
Yep.
Paracord.
Military. Now, I would put those at like $12, $14.75, somewhere in that range. I mean, you have $2.28 in every knife here on the table, even the snapshots. Then we're going to go on down to the tacks, what we call our lightweights, and you'll get 6 of those. Matter of fact, the one on the bottom there, that's another snapshot.
Yeah.
But you get 6 of the search and rescues. We have 6 of the Storm Chasers in that bright green and gray again.
3
Now-
more fixed blades.
Yeah, this is impressive.
Yeah. We got
The-
two 13 inches and an 11 inch. Or 12.
I think 2 15 and 1 13.
You're kidding.
Pretty sure. Grab the paperwork on that.
I need to grab the paperwork on that.
Yeah. Or that computer, wherever that thing's at. And then we have Screaming Eagle. We have the bright yellow pocket knives, folks. You get pocket knives in the mix. And that is a bullet trapper and the torch bone. We had a blue smooth. And so the other thing, too, about this is everything on the table is guaranteed. Retail value is $589. Look at that double edge. Love that bolo knife. It could be a boot knife. Hey, the big eagle eyes just went rolling around. Those are 5-inch lockbacks. Eagle eyes. $10 a piece on those. $60. Now, you're looking at between the fixed blades, the machete, some of those bigger knives, you can see how you could easily be back up to that retail value. I think they are.
Get 2 15s and a 13.
2 15s and a 13 on that. And that's impressive because they're all just $2.28 a piece. Now, the machete, the fixed blades, of course, those all have sheaths.
Yep.
And then you see all the gift boxes down there in our cute little wheelbarrow. The American dream can be yours, and easy to do there when you're buying and reselling.
Just a great set. We've done really well with that, and I suppose we will continue to.
I do believe so. Trappers, folks, if you are a trapper collector, you just like trappers, you want to carry a trapper, we have 2 different trapper sets. They are both fabulous. Homeland trappers, and there's also kind of the the one in here that's looks like the specialty item. And this is your Silver Horse Stoneworks Premium Trapper. Normally that was around $42 or $48. It's been a while, I can't remember. But here it is $12.80 a piece. And that is the one with the mother of pearl in the center. You have the blue and red turquoise, the scallop bolsters. That's the prize find, as I call it here, in a collection like that. But all the others, the ones here, you know, down below too, I think you're going to love them. And they also just have some unique ones, like that is the Volunteer Series. We have the Emerald Forest. This is buffalo horn. It has a buffalo shield, dark red jig, ox horn, and ram's horn. Midnight Indigo, and Chase is the one who named that one for us. Midnight Indigo, isn't that pretty? We also have this leopard print. There's a tiger stripe on an ox horn handle, stagbone resin, and back to that Volunteer Series where it's a dark orange, and then you have the 3 stars for the state of Tennessee there on the shield. Homestead Trappers, $128, but it retails over $400. Item number is 105063. And that's going to be one of my picks of the show right there. I love the variety of trappers that you see in that collection. And they're all Rockwell tested, 56, 58. But a mix of Steel Warrior and then the Silver Horse. Big Boy Toys. These are also all guaranteed. You'll actually end up with 8 knives because there's a combo in here. It's coming around in just a second. You'll see it. But we technically just count it as one item, but you have 8 knives definitely there on the table. Big Boy Toys, it's $130. There's 16-inch buoys in here, 16 and a half on the Howling Wolf buoy right here in the Frostwood. That's massive. We have several sub-hilt guards. We have a Frostwood, and then we also have this one coming around in like a Burlwood. Cocobolo, Black Hill Steel. And then this is that combo we were talking about. Both of those will fit in one sheath, but that will give you a total of 8 knives. Now, probably the one that's overlooked the most here on the table is this one here by the Black Hill Steel line. But folks, that is one tough, heavy-duty knife. I think that one will last. I say it'll last you as long as you can keep up with it. But it has a rubber sugar F handle. That's one of the best knives I've seen by the Black Hill Steel line. Comes with a military-style sheath. Also, I think you can fit that around your waist if you want on that one.
And that is a great knife by Black Hill Steel. All of these are great knives.
Here's what else you need. A free shipping item.
Yeah, because that is a big set. It's going to weigh a lot.
Yeah. So if you purchase the American Dream that we just had on the show, or this set here, the Big Boy Toys, I would finish it out with our free shipping item. And folks, this is new. This is our Sunday show, and this is the first time we've had this as your free shipping item because of the Bald Eagle Tactical. We ran out of those.
Yep.
So this... I love the steak knives.
29394. Get yourself some steak knives for a great price and get free shipping on your whole order.
Yes. And that's so important when it comes to knives like the Big Boy Toys there.
It is. Those buoys, they're going to add up in weight, and it's going to cost a lot for shipping.
This is a great way to buy too. Copperhead Crazy, dealer dozens. We try to offer this for folks who are buying and reselling. When you just look at it and you break down the price point, you know, those are $5 and change.
Yeah.
That's a knife. What would you resell that at, Chase?
At least 10.
Yeah.
You're at the very least, you're going to double your money if you're going for resale. They're great for companies if you're going to get any.
Oh, that's true.
You can get some laser work done on them. You can give them out to your employees. They do come in a display box for a shelf display. And just your classic German copperhead, red pick bone with the Frost Cutlery circular shield. For $5.83. They look great.
I know, when they roll around that turntable and those blades just kind of shine there, let you know you're getting German stainless, high mirror polish, brass liners, brass pins. I like the fact that this is a good size copperhead also.
Yes.
Those are 3 3/4. That's a substantial knife.
Yeah, it's a great size knife. And yes, we do have a great setup crew and great lighting in here, but these knives, they look amazing on their own.
Yes, they do. and the red, that bold red. So there again, if you're buying and reselling, these are going to be seen in your store. If you're giving those out as gifts, $5 and change. Now, let me know, Chase, where you set up and resell, because I'm going to resell that for about $12.50.
Okay.
And I could even go up, I think, on those too.
Well, I'll go a few blocks down. I'll stay out of your business path.
Yeah, I need to make sure that they come to my shop before they hit yours.
Great set,
Crazy.
105,057, and someone definitely went crazy on that price.
I know. And that, again, is a first come, first serve, but I'm glad that we're able to do those dealer dozens like that. Summertime's here. Boy, we had a beautiful day today. I know a lot of people getting out and celebrating. We've had some graduation. I look at this and I think, okay, this is a perfect outdoor barbecue kind of ribs day.
Now, we were talking about the case paring knife, being able to do a lot of things in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Aside from butchering, now if you need to do those sorts of things,
right,
we got just the thing for you.
Yeah, and this one is lasered too. Let me tilt that a little bit. It says the Little Boar Hunter, but this knife is so not little.
No, not at all.
Look at that.
It is full tang construction with the walnut wood handles.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, timber. It's okay. Look at that. But if you are, the rib guy, or what else would you kind of chop and dice with that?
I mean, you could do your spices and your herbs with that.
Yeah. You're a big chef. I know.
I do enjoy cooking. That's right.
A lot of people probably don't know that about Chase,
But you can do a lot with it. It is a cleaver. Of course, it's more meant for butchering, getting those ribs and the bones apart. Yeah. But it's something you could use in the kitchen for cutting up vegetables, basically anything. It is a knife. That's what it is. But in the chopper fashion that it is definitely more tuned towards those bigger cuts of meat.
And you can hang it.
Yeah, it does have that hole in the blade where you can hang it.
Where you can hang
Classic butcher shop.
Yeah.
And for $15.88, that's a great knife.
Fun. That would be a neat Father's Day gift too.
It would.
That's something that your dad likes.
If I got it, I would use it. I'll just say that.
There you go. Get Chase a Little Boar Hunter.
I'll put my address in my email.
Okay. Sunfish style. Spin forever. How many of these do we have left?
I wouldn't say a lot.
Painted Pony. This is a Winchester sunfish. We looked at this the other day. It's kind of hidden back here, but I think this was on a 96 frame. Wild Horse Jasper, Black Jet Onyx, that center blue piece there, chrysocolla. We have 3 left, folks. You want one of the, I think this is probably in the category of one of the rarest knives that you're going to see on our show today.
You do not see a lot of sunfish.
Mm-mm. They have filed that brass liner. They've also filed the spine of the knife.
It's definitely one of the most unusual as far as two-bladed slip joints goes. You don't see a lot of them.
What's the size of this? Does it say?
That is going to be 4.5 inches closed. It's a big knife.
Yes, and for a sunfish especially. So when you get this, it's going to have the Painted Pony clear acrylic stand. You'll get that certificate of authenticity. This is the original Winchester box from 96. Keep it all, because obviously these are really awesome collectibles. That has an $1,800 retail value. There is only 3 left.
And I've always loved chrysocolla. Whenever Michael Prady uses chrysocolla, it's one of my favorite things he does. And I like how he didn't overuse it.
Yes.
It's kind of surrounded by these other great-looking stones and chevron wood. And
that Wild Horse Jasper, that I always look for that too.
Yeah,
I
definitely
like to
that.
see the Wild Horse Jasper on that. Beautiful knife, of course. It is a Winchester and a Painted Pony.
Clinton Whitlock in Louisiana.
Woo! Congratulations, Clinton.
You're going to be winning that that Tequila Sunrise Stockman by Michael Prater. Mm-hmm. Give it away for Father's Day or keep it for yourself.
Yeah, congratulations. We'll be giving away another one of those Stockmans as our salute to dads. We're going to go through a carousel kind of quickly.
Yeah, and a great follow-up to what we were just showing.
That's right.
Another sunfish.
These are the only 2, by the way.
Very rare knives. And these came from, it's very mysterious exactly where the sunfish came about, but experts are saying around the mid to late 19th century or even the early 20th century. Uh-huh. And at least in the Midwest and the central United States, it was used as a rope knife and for cutting steaks and stuff. So it's definitely an unusual and rare slip joint knife. And this one, even more so, being Winchester and customized by Michael Prater.
That is yellow dino bone stone, blood red turquoise, and then, oh, he did the jasper. Look at that beautiful jasper that it kind of has that coral.
Yeah, that's
orange color.
the painted pony Jasper.
Yeah, that's nice. Now, he only made 5 of these. It's a 4.5 inch.
Gage and I like to call it the koi fish Jasper. That's our moniker for it.
Yeah, it's front and back the same. You get all of the things that go along with that certificate and all that good stuff.
And I love how they've set this up. It really displays exactly what you got
Yes.
going on in a hobo knife.
Yes. It's amber pig bone. I found this on the very bottom of the shelf, and I thought, you know, I haven't seen that knife in so long. You get all 3 of these tools. They slide and lock into the handle, and it has the fork, the spoon, and the blade. And this is a pretty fancy hobo knife, in my opinion,
Yeah.
being a case made in the USA. It's $96.99.
I love Case's amber bone. It's very classic and elegant
Yes.
looking.
Yes. Retail value is $150, and don't be intimidated by it, really. It's a very easy knife to put together, take apart.
And I'll show you how these all fit together. So your blade portion is going to be in the middle. And if you look on this side of them, they have these little slots where these will feed into. And you just snap it into place. Same goes for the spoon.
Yeah.
You just slide it on. And you're good to go. Camping, perfect for camping, any sort of outdoor activity. Or if you're a minimalist like I tend to be,
Yes.
you have one knife, one fork, and one spoon in your house. That's all you need.
Is that all you have, for real?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, that's a lot of washing.
In some senses, I'm a minimalist, but
Yeah.
not when it comes to cutlery and silverware.
Okay. That would be a good one, though, to have in your vehicle, too. You know?
It really would.
This is a case. It's called Snow White Teardrop. It's the white synthetic, and it has the ichthus fish symbol for the shield, single blade. Tony Bowes inspired design on the teardrops, and they're still going strong in that case line there. It's 3 5/8, but that pristine white, awesome gift item there.
And what's interesting about Tony Bowes is he doesn't work for Case.
Mm-hmm.
He basically just goes to Case with his designs, and they have basically this special section of the factory where Tony Bowes' products will come out of.
Oh,
And he
neat.
basically just takes in his designs, and they go from there.
And that's, well, you know, to have a custom Tony Bowes knife coming out of the case, you know, it puts a different spin on it.
It does.
It really does. This is Michael Prater, and of course, this is your tree ring mammoth. But the Case Barlows, those are all long gone. We now have the Winchester 2-blade Barlows that are the John Primbles. And I say Winchester because John Primble and Winchester, that's one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned the other day that the John Primble brand is one of the oldest knife brands ever.
In America.
Yeah.
It is the oldest in America, but
Yeah.
worldwide, it is one of the oldest.
It's pretty wild.
I think the
There's-
oldest ever would be Boker, I think. Boker Tree
Oh,
Brand's been
okay.
around for over 300 years now.
But that is, we only have 2 of those left. And it does have the mammoth front and back.
Yeah.
It's $210. That's a really good deal for a custom mammoth handle.
And it is on both sides.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip it over if I can get over here real quick. Let me just twist that around so you can see. So that is how they cross-cut that mammoth ivory, and you get the tree ring pattern.
What is this?
This is your favorite frame.
It is.
Yes.
I love the rust lock. It's exclusive to Case. And mostly what I love about it is that I love a traditional folder. I mean, although I am somewhat of a young man, I feel old, but I am young. I'm very partial to traditional folders, and what draws me to the rust lock is the fact that it's basically a one-handed opening. It has this extended tail on it that you can use for one-handed opening.
So you can tell you carry one of those because you make it look so easy.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
That's it.
if I get it right, I can open it faster than a snapshot, really.
Yeah.
And it's just perfect. It's a great clip point blade. The form factor, it fits in the hand very good. It has that kind of extended liner on there, so when you're unlocking it to put the blade back in. It kind of sticks out so you don't have to go fishing for it. Does have the jimping there on the tail for when you're kind of bearing down on your cuts. Just a great knife. I think they came out with that in 1999, and it was named after Russ Case. And that's the Case Rust Lock, my favorite pattern.
Exclusive to Case. Blue jigged in the red shield. That's a nice complimentary there. 16209. The new raspberry.
In the pocket. And this is Case's vault pattern for this year, 2020. So at the end of this year, probably around November, they'll stop production of these, get all their orders out, and this will be gone, back in the vault until who knows when.
Well, typically it's like 7 or 8 years, and that's what with the Barlow last year. They let it out of the vault, stopped production on those around November, and then now we are waiting. I mean, we couldn't find a Case Barlow right now. Well, we don't have any on the show.
And I believe they started this whole vault series with a Congress. It was either 2016 or 17. They started with the Congress and then the doctor's knife and then the Barlow.
I remember those doctor knives too. And they're still stuck in the vault.
Yeah.
So
Who knows
that's
when
what
they're
they
coming back
do. You got to get those pocket hunters now. It's just I like the frame just in general, but.
And the raspberry you don't see on a lot of Case
Exactly.
stuff. They don't do that.
This is a Michael Prater. We're going back to 93 on the frame on this one, but that's a 93 Case.
Yep, that's a Case clasp.
Wild Horse Jasper, Black Lip Mother of Pearl, Black Jet Onyx Spacers, and let's see, it's a 5.5 inch single blade. Because they've done all this detail work on the spine of the knife, and I don't know if I can get to it.
I'll get to it. And if I'm not mistaken, it was Buzz's father that actually brought these back for a limited time when he was the president of Case, or owned Case.
Oh, the clasp knives?
Yeah.
Really?
And just for a limited time.
So Prater only made 5 of these.
And this being not 17, but 27 years old. I got my math right this time.
Right? It's a $2,000 knife.
And
you'll get the stand too.
The French black lip mother of pearl, the iridescence that you get out of it is just second to none, really.
It's a really good choice with that black lip and black jet onyx. For Father's Day, if your dad's a deer hunter, these we are down, oh man, we have 2. You've got to dial like now if you want one of these, because we just got on this item and we sold 2 just like that. There's 2 left. But that's white smooth bone. It's the Sportsman series, comes with a collector tin, has the big buck scene right there. It's $79.63.
And if you see right there, this is a 2020 pattern. You'll see the 10 dots right there on the tang.
Oh yes, that's important too.
And the Sportsman series, the shield is going to be different for each one because it's going to have the type of ammunition you would use to hunt whatever animal you're going to see on the handle.
Yep.
So they really went the extra mile with the detail and the collectability with these Sportsman series knives.
That's true. That might be like a 30-06 maybe? Somewhere at 30-06 bullet. But that's a 4 1/8 premium trapper in the Sportsman series.
With a collector's tin and the leather carrying pouch.
Hey, here's the limited 1 of 3,000. They created this honeycomb jig bone handle just for this special edition knife. And you'll have the limited edition that's going to be on the blade. I was shocked that these were just $64.80. It's about right where you typically pay for a Stockman anyway. And I know this is just going to explode as far as being a collectible when the years go by. To know there's only 3,000 of those made. That collector gift box too, that's a neat little item to go with that.
And what they've done with this collector's series this year, they've kind of gone back to the old jiggings that they used to do. This is going to be in the Crandall jig. It's going to be honeycomb bone, but there's the few other patterns they have. They're going to have Rogers jigging and a couple different ones. And they kind of went the extra mile with this collector's series this year.
The canoe, do you remember the canoe that we had?
Yeah.
What was the jigging on that one?
Kinfolk.
The
Kinfolk canoe.
Kinfolk canoe.
Yep.
We might still have some of those left. check with the operator on that. Here is a Prater sandbar turquoise. This is the first time that I've had this knife on the show, and you have this bright blue turquoise. It's a chunky kind of concept, the way that he's put all this together, and the gold just really makes it stand out. There's only 13 of these left, so he didn't make many. Down to 13. It's same front and back. I was trying to see what, so the gold, I guess, is his base of the Coralon.
Yeah.
And then he has the 40 count web turquoise and the clear blue turquoise combined here. But with that being a signature series knife, that's why it is just $38.75. Because if that was on a hen and rooster or a case knife,
Right.
you'd be up $70, $80. But that's a good deal right there.
And even so, it's on a Steel Warrior, which is a great brand
Yes.
in and of itself.
Yes, I'll take it. Now this is kind of neat. We don't see this one a lot.
No.
It's part of his limited 100 series, so automatically we know he's only making 100 of those. But this is on a German bull 2-blade hunter, and then yeah, both of those blades will be lasered.
So what happened, as far as I know, is that these were supposed to be on the new hen and rooster folding hunters that we recently came out with.
Yeah.
And the reason these are limited to 1 of 100 is that he ended up putting them on the German bull, which is not what we were going for.
I did not hear that.
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's the first time I've ever heard that. Well, I like it.
We just didn't have that sort of stock in the German bull folding hunters.
And you know what's neat about what Chase just said? Sometimes the accident knives are the ones that are more collectible down the road.
They certainly are.
Wow. I may have to get one of those now that you say that. This is your Prater Gold Rush Trapper. Again, with that same chunky concept, but he has, looks like the black and silver matrix. You've got a deep gold Coralon base and Michael Prater lasered on the blade. $38.75. We have 6 of these left. Very, very low quantity on both of those.
Once again, on Steel Warrior, going to be at that 38, like you just said, 75 price tag.
Those are the only 2 on the show that we have like that. The Sandbar Turquoise and then now the Gold Rush. Okay? And then there's one more left here on the table, and that is going to be the Case 3 Legends Trapper. Now this has got so much involved.
There's a lot going on with this knife.
Yes, but as far as if I had to pick a collectible right now here on the show, folks, this has an autographed certificate of authenticity with
Wow,
the 3.
all 3 of them.
The 3 legends have signed this. You may want to, for some people may want to buy. We have 5, so that's
Now, when I first saw this knife, when we first aired it, we had around 20 of these in stock,
Yeah,
I believe.
5.
Now, who went around finding the 3 of these men
I don't know.
and got those signed?
Yeah, good question. Bill Dance, Roland Martin, Jimmy Houston, and then this is on a case, white smooth bone. Both of the blades are going to be lasered, leather-bound gift box. But ultimate gift item. It's not even $100. If your dad's big into fishing, he will be in shock when he gets that on Father's Day for sure.
That is a huge collector's piece.
Yes.
And we're running really low on those, so get them while you can.
Hey, even if you don't like fishing, I would just get it for the collectability on that. 38596. Okay, we're going to try to squeeze in a few more items. Don't forget about our Father's Day chef set, and it is $28.88. You get the big chef knife and also the Santuco combination with the G10 handles and that hen and rooster shield. Those used to be like $48 a piece, so $28.88 for the duo. A lot of good dads are chefs out there. Best cooks in the house sometimes. This is also for the dads, and it is $28.75. That's a big 4-inch Stockman. And it has the red and the blue turquoise, mother of pearl in the center with dad lasered on top of that clear coat. Retails at $116, sale price $28.75. So squeeze in those. And then don't forget about, you know, these, we'll show you those here in just a second, but we also have a 6-piece steak knife set.
Yep.
What do you have there?
Well, this is the Shredder bolt action crossbow. Let me preface that this is not a toy. I'm trying not to point it at Gil or anybody.
Is it cocked?
No, it's not.
Okay, I saw the bolt in there.
We just have the bolt in there for display purposes.
Okay.
Just so everyone's sure, it is not cocked. You can
All
see the
right.
drawstring right here. And this has an 80-pound draw on it. This thing goes.
Yeah, it's legit. This could be like a small game.
I mean, and it has a different sort of cocking mechanism. It's kind of like the breaking down on the stock of a there we go. Like a shotgun. You're kind of breaking the stock on it.
Okay, so that's how you cock that.
Yep.
All
Has a
right.
release right here. Then you just pull it back.
All right.
And it does come with 3 of these standard dart tip bolts, as well as these 3, I guess you would say, shredder
Yeah,
bolts.
it looks like razor blades. Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, not a toy, as I said in
Again,
the beginning. This
not
is
a
not a
toy.
toy, but very fun for target practice, or if you're into small game, get yourself a muskrat. So if you're going trapping.
Right, back to that muskrat we started with. $74.50, retails $199.95. Item number
And
is
what's-
103640.
What's nice, the butt here does extend, or it does go back further if you need like shorter on there.
Right?
So a lot of customization options for it. Very strong, very durable, and very fun and dangerous.
And, and dangerous. I like to bow hunt, but I have never used a crossbow like that. But I did cut my finger one time with these type of blades, so
They're sharp.
be careful, yeah. That was a big buck that walked in front of me, and anyway. Another story, another day. Look at this LSU truck. It's the 2019 National Champs. I found out the other day. Of course, these are officially licensed. We have the licensing for 1 year, and that is about to expire. So we have a lot of different LSU items on the show.
Yeah.
That's the only truck, though.
And we do this every year.
Yes.
So every single year we go through the process of the licensing with everybody to get these types of things done. And we're kind of
Yes.
just closing all these out because, like you said, that licensing is ending.
That is a 55 Ford truck, bright yellow, obviously, decked out with all the LSU Tigers on the top, and the doors open up.
And this peanut will display right here in the bed of the truck.
And it is done in white smooth bone, national champions right there. 56 bucks. Now, out of all the LSU product that I've seen come through here, I do think that one's gonna be in the most affordable range. We also have an LSU case trapper, if you're interested in that. I don't think we're gonna have time to get it on the show, but item number 104366 on the truck.
All the doors open, the hood opens,
Yeah.
and it does roll.
I hope we're able to see football like we were able to see football last year. So I'm kind of missing sports right now.
Yeah, we're getting to a point where it's now questionable whether or not we are.
I know, but
Which
that
is-
truck makes me happy because it's football.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a surprise buy. This item here on the bottom, let me tilt it a little bit because that's genuine Damascus on the blade, but of course you also have the other 2 fixed blades that's part of the deal, and that's just $43.80.
That Damascus chipaway down there would normally be $43.80.
Yeah, it's $14.60 in this. Plus you get the leather sheaths, the hand-sewn leather sheaths with the tassels and those carved wooden beads with everything. But those are gonna be 8 1/4. Buffalo horn, linen micarta, frostwood. But this one here is the Damascus find in the bunch. We were kind of shocked about that. Again, didn't know if somebody put the wrong one in the batch. I don't ask questions when I see stuff like that. We just roll with it. Item number is 1042.94 on that. Here's the Sharp Dressed Man by Hen and Rooster, and this is a solid stainless steel. You could use this as a letter opener. Another Father's Day opportunity right here, but it closes up and it looks like an ink pen when it's closed up. You could even clip it in your pocket like an ink pen. top of your pocket. But then the Hen and Rooster logo, it is lasered on there too.
It's just a very sleek looking knife.
Yes, it is.
And speaking of sharp dressed man, that was one of the most endearing things as like a young boy. Was when my grandmother told me that, hey, you look sharp.
Oh,
I was
you
like,
look sharp
man,
today.
that was like the best feeling,
Aw.
getting told that.
Yeah.
And sharp dressed man was sticking that in your pen pocket. You'd be a sharp dressed man.
Instantly.
It really tops off
Well,
the
it is
dress.
Hen and Rooster.
Yeah.
You know, and that is $14.50 and Hen and Rooster, which is kind of shocking. But you could order as many of those as you need. There's no limit on that.
That is possibly the lowest price Hen and Rooster we'll ever see.
Absolutely. I know you like the Pro Leas.
I do. I do.
I like the color on this one.
Yeah, it's very subtle, but it also has that not very bright blue, which I'm glad they didn't do, the titanium coated pivot cover.
Yeah, it's just a nice touch
Yeah.
on there.
This is a great looking knife. It's going to be in D2 steel.
Oh, yes.
And Prolia, they also make the DEFCON line, if many of you didn't know.
Well, we have carried the Pro Leas for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But I've never seen one in D2 steel until this came around. The benefits of a D2 steel blade, it's an air hardening process, but the wear and tear is like no other.
Does have that solid jimping on the back of the blade.
Which really, when you look at the knife like it is right there, you know, the blade, the handle, all that, that's just a good looking knife.
Certainly is.
It's $128.75 with the tan G10 there on the handle.
Yeah, and I like what they did with the handle there. They kind of, it reminds me of like a topographical map of some canyons or something, but it
Yeah.
adds a lot of grip to it.
I see what, yeah, when you get it at home, you'll see exactly what Chase is talking about. The texture on that G10, it does make a good grip. Hey, here's the turquoise bar trapper. We had the Choctaw a little bit earlier, but if you've got your eye and heart set on the trapper, this is the only way we've seen it on the show today. It's $19.95. Reconstituted turquoise. All those bars laid there on the handle, making that a solid handle. And of course, the gift box, still wear quality. $1049.94. Go ahead.
I'm glad that we're kind of selling these individually now because
Yes.
the set was always so popular,
Yeah.
but the trapper wasn't in the other set, or was it?
In the original, the big, like,
Yeah,
8-piece, it was.
Okay.
The copperhead is the one you're thinking
Right,
of.
the copperhead. That's
was
the
not
one I'll
in
be
set.
waiting to see individually.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. We'll pull it out and put it as a single item. Right now, the Trapper and the Choctaw is the only two that we have as single item. Did they crimp the bolster on that too? Am I seeing a
It
crimp
looks like
bolster?
they did.
Yeah,
Yep.
looks good, folks.
Just an elegant looking knife for just
A
$19.95.
lot of color, a lot of personality. Back to the fillet blade here.
Yep, we had we had the 14-inch, and
Yes.
now we have the 11-inch, a little bit more
Maybe user-friendly.
user-friendly, right? Not going to take up as much room in your bag or anything. Again, with that very flexible blade, which is what you're looking for in a fillet knife.
Have a lot of people who come right off the boat, clean their fish right there on the dock before they even load the boat on the trailer.
Yep.
And that would be a good one to have. $29.63. Nylon sheath. Item number is 13053, and we only have 6 of those left in stock. Case made in the USA. And since we're social distancing, fishing has become very popular.
Social fish distancing.
Yes, social. So I can't even say that. Social fish distancing.
And you know, like we've been saying with a lot of these the paring knives and the fillet knives,
Yeah.
this has a lot of practical applications in the kitchen as well. So for just $29.63.
You're on something there because you know we are deer hunters, and we do process our own meat.
Yeah.
That's the knife that we use a lot
It's
of times.
perfect.
To cut the steak and tenderloin and stuff like that. So
Yeah, it's the flexibility that really allows it to kind of glide through any sort of meat.
So it's more than just fishing.
Yeah.
And this is your Prater Limited 300 premium trappers. This is a 6-month deal. And the handles that you see on these particular trappers, they are not on any other frames. We will start you off with the blueberry. Both of those blades are going to be lasered. It's going to come with the collector tin, and it's only $58 for a hen and rooster trapper with a Michael Prater custom Coralon handle.
So every month you're going to be charged $58.
Yes.
And you're going to be sent the next one that's going to be coming.
I think it's green melon is what I saw in the paperwork. And then the others would follow. We have granite coming, which is this white and gray with a little bit of that granite shimmer in there.
And passion fruit?
Deep, deep purple. Not a lot of purple knives in
No.
existence, folks.
Mandarin right behind that. Rocky Price in Illinois. You are our final winner for these 2 hours. Congratulations. You're going to be winning the Tequila Sunrise Stockman by Michael Prater. Happy
Yes.
Father's Day to you and yours.
And that is going to be something we're going to be giving away until Father's Day. This is your new free shipping item. So excited about this, folks. It's $24 and change. You get this 6-piece steak knife set by Hen and Rooster, and you get free shipping on your entire order. Item number is 29394.
Bye.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everybody, welcome in to Cutlery Corner Network. How you guys doing? I've got a name up here, Tim. You want me to, okay, all right. We're doing something from the other show. I'm Bob Lewis, and I got my good friend, Mr. Buzz Parker. How you doing, Buzz?
Real good.
Good, all right. Folks, we hope you're all at home and safe and having a good time and all that other stuff. Summer's beginning to come around, and we got some good deals here, and we think we're going to have a lot of fun tonight telling you about them, and it might be a great opportunity for you guys also. You know, we got the Father's Day deal, and we've also got a free shipping deal, and let me show you what you got here. When you order this item right here, you will receive free ground shipping on entire order, okay? And that is that is single forged. Steak knives right there, single forged steak knives, serrated out almost all the way out to the end. Your item number is 29394, 29394 at $24.50. Now, you get that item free freight and anything on the invoice with it free freight. So one of our bigger sets may give you an opportunity here. You can save some money. And those steak knives are way cool right there. That's Hen and Rooster. That is a good product right there. And you get free freight in the lower 48 states, ground freight, okay? That's one of our deals. We got more to come. All right, here's Jim's double deal Father's Day mystery box. All right, let me tell you about this deal. For $38 and change, you're gonna get 2 Hen and Rooster knives. Actually, $38.88, that's about $19.44 a piece. You will get 2 Hen and Rooster knives, and you can't buy Hen and Rooster knives for $19 and change.
No.
The dealers love these, Buzz.
Yep.
Item number 104880, Jim's Father's Day special, the 2 mystery boxes for $38.88.
Yep. Great deal on that. That's one of those deals where we never get them returned. And Bob, speaking of a great deal, I love these because this is a new thing with Hen and Rooster. These are G10 handles, and you've got a pair of these. You've got the Santoku or Santuko, however, I don't know the right way to say it.
Santoku, that's good, yeah.
But anyway, we got it right.
Depending on which part of the
Depending on
country
which-
you're in.
Yes, but then the real key here, I love that big old chef's knife. You get the pair, is that right? The pair for $28.88.
That's correct.
Folks.
With G10 handle, okay? Now here's another Father's Day item, 105046, $28.75. And
Yes.
this has red turquoise, blue turquoise, saltwater mother of pearl handle, and dad engraved on it. And it's also 5658 Rockwell hardness test, $28.75 on that one. It's a super deal. Scallop boasters, retail $116.67. You can get it on Cutlery Quarter Network for $28.75.
Yeah, and it's already got the dad embellishment there right in the centerpiece. Blue, red, turquoise, Gorgeous stock knife, scalloped bolsters, and a great price. So, you know, I mean, $117 retail.
All right, now, folks, also, too, you can enter to win the rare 94 Winchester Cartridge Series Coke bottle swing guard lockback. Winner announced June 12th, no purchase necessary, and that's a Winchester. And just go on cutlercorner.net and register, and there'll be a winner there. Now, we've also got another item of which we will name one every 30 minutes, one person every 30 minutes that will win this item right here. This is the Jim Frost and Michael Prater Tequila Sunrise, and this Stockman right here. And it's a beautiful Stockman, beautiful color, and that Corlon hen and rooster frame, and right there etched on the blade is Father's Day 2020. A super deal. Salute to the dads.
Yes, and that is an absolutely gorgeous knife.
Right.
It looks great in your graphic, but I'm telling you in person.
And you can buy it.
Yes, for $68 right there.
There it is. All right, and that item number is 104897 if you want to buy it. And let me tell you something, no two sides are alike and no two knives are alike. So each one's individual. 4 1/8 inch close. It's a hen and rooster. Father's Day, new beginning, 104897.
And remember also, it's got the special Father's Day commemorative etching. We're only doing 300 of them. Salute to Dads by Jim Frost and Michael Prater. What do you call that, Bob? A grand slam. That's a beautiful
You know what?
knife.
I'd say that's right.
Even though we're...
And I wonder what's going to happen with baseball this year.
Oh, I don't know. I'm missing my New York Mets and Atlanta Braves action.
I was talking to a Cubs fan the other day, and,
Yeah.
and everybody seems concerned about it, okay?
Well, I'm concerned about this because I'm concerned we're not going to have enough of them left.
Jim's pick on this one, I tell you, this one's rolling out the door, 12 inches overall, $9.88. It was $18.75, 800 denier nylon sheath, a great looking item, 105052. What do you think about this?
Well, it's another fantastic Sharps cutlery offering. I mean, another thing we want to show you, this is important to me, the packaging. That box right there I'm lifting up, beautiful pack of wood handle. You know, you've got a full tank construction on this too. We sometimes lose sight and maybe forget to tell you all the features. Check that out. You got full tank construction, great embossed, you know, mid bolster, pommel, guard, Sharps cutlery etch, great drop point blade, $40 retail. Jim's pick, $9.98. Don't just buy one of these. Tell you folks, order you a dozen of these, or I don't know, if you got a great market, stock up, because, you know, like my dad used to always say, well, son, if it ain't eating, you know, it's like, this ain't gonna go bad. You know that old saying, Bob.
That's right. If it don't go bad and it don't eat much, leave it right there if it's gonna go up in value.
That's right.
All right, here's the woo of the week. Woo means with order only. So let me tell you about this one. How about a little muskrat with the dog's head shield?
Yes.
And you got that blue pick bone and the acrylic red and black there. 3 inches closed, $8.80, a perfect pocket knife. Was $12.50. You know, you're seeing more and more of these little muskrats coming back, Buzz.
Well, the muskrat is always going to be one of those what I call Hall of Fame patterns, like the trapper, peanut, toothpick, muskrat, big bullet trappers. The muskrat is just a cutlery staple pattern. This has Rockwell tested blades. I love the blue bone, and then you've got the red and black composite stripe inlays on it. Very unique. And folks, it's only $8.80. I mean, it's got to cost something to make. Call and order those. Just make you an existing order. Just like this, Bob. This is a double feature here.
Deal of the day, 2 pieces now. You got this big fixed blade, plus you've got the knife down here on the bottom.
You've got the little assisted open right there. And what's neat about that one, look at the blade style.
This is not assisted open.
Oh, it's a fixed blade?
Yeah, this is fixed blade.
I'm sorry.
That's right. It looks like one. I know. I've done it too. Okay, you got a ramp right there, highly customized blade here, full tank construction. So you got 2 sheets here.
Yeah,
so,
got you. Okay.
All right, so it's an easy mistake to make, Buzz. I've done it too.
2 fixed blades.
Yeah, 2 fixed blades for this price right here. Look at your computer right there. You got a computer over there?
I do.
Give me the length on it. I'm saying
8.5.
I'm saying 15 inches on this.
Yeah, 8.5 on that one and 15 inches.
All right.
That's the black navy seal. And see, that's a Tonto. That's what caught my eye, I thought.
On that, that's why you
Yes.
thought it was.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, buddy. We go through 800 knives here tonight.
Yeah.
It'll happen. All right, 800 in there, nylon sheath. We're talking 2 pieces for $14.75. The deal was $24.50. You're only paying $7.38 a piece. All right, here's an Ocoee River brand. 5 1/4 inch. Or is that 5 or 5 1/4?
This one's 5 1/4.
All right,
This
5
is the big-
1/4.
This is
two
the
blade hunter.
This is the
with
real
sheath.
one.
Yeah,
the
with
real
the
folding
sheath.
hunter.
It's Coy River, which is named after a river about 14 miles northeast of us. $16.75. 104066 flame stitch folding hunter. $16.75. Retail $37.73.
Yes, that is the famous case, made famous folding hunter pattern starting in the 1940s. It's just a great outdoors knife. That's why we're going to give you the sheath, because it's so big. Master clip blade. My favorite blade on this is that front blade, the drop point Skinner blade. Nickel silver bolsters, gorgeous red jig bone, pinned red jig bone, and for $16.75. Bob, I don't think I could buy the materials to make that for.
No.
And I certainly couldn't put it together.
The sheath's worth $7 or $8.
Exactly.
You know, so you're looking at a deal here. Look, Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, if you've got an area where you, and look at that stitch, that, what do we call that?
Denier, nylon?
No, the stitch, the tooling.
Zigzag.
Zigzag tooling, yeah.
Jigging, yes.
Yeah, all right. Retail $37.73. This is just heck of a knife. Red, you get that on both sides on this red bone. $16.75. It's a deal. Hey, how about the Prolia Chop Shop? Okay.
Prolia Chop Shop.
And this one has the, I believe this is 18 bearing opening system on this one. And this one is D2 steel.
This is
Air hardened D2 steel.
and G10.
G10 CNC cut handle on the thing too.
Yes, this was that neat one we were talking about on the phone the other day, Bob. This is it. It's my
Yes,
first
it
time
is.
to see it. Man, look at the thickness.
I remember when I saw it the first time.
Yeah, show them the profile of the blade. This is what the thickness of it.
It's like a cleaver right
Look,
there.
yeah, look at that.
That's about right
Yeah,
there.
God.
Talking about, Prolia D2 steel opening system. It's just a very, very unique knife, and we sell a bunch of them. We only have about 40-something of these. 105015 Prolia Chop Shop, $128.75. Retail is $250. Watching Cutlery Network, you can get it for $128.75. How about this old red lockback? And I'm gonna tell you something. This little 3-inch lockback is a great carrying knife.
Well, there's a lot of history behind this.
Let's hear it.
This was actually a Parker Cutlery pattern. It was the 61225L. My dad called this the Wildcat, and when he bought W.R. Case and Sons in 1988, this in the case line.
And they kept it.
They've kept it. Yes, this is
Because it's successful.
Well, this thing's neat. This is not too thick and it's not too thin. You can put stag. They've made these in the past in stag, even in pearl. This happens to be the red, the
Did
pocket
they ever
one
do it
finish.
in frostwood? Did your dad do it in a layered
There was a
wood?
wood on a rosewood.
Rosewood.
They did it in rosewood, but this is just a universally locked lock blade. It's got it's got a slightly slanted nickel silver bolsters, pocket worn finish bone. I love the blade, drop point blade. Make cases true sharp surgical steel. 3 inches closed. These are all there. 3 inches closed. It's the Parker pattern was called the Wildcat, and it went into the case line back about 32 years ago, and it's never left. Great little knife.
All right, here's the Valley Forge Flint Damascus. 2 pieces are with this deal. It says 1 piece here on my graphics, but it's actually 2 pieces. You'll see it up there at $64.50 for the 2 pieces. Now, basically what that's done, that's called flint, and it's Damascus blade, but it's designed to look like they did the old flint blades. In fact,
Yes.
I had one the other day that I was showing some of the folks here that was actually flint, and it was in a deer head, the deer jaw. The deer jaw actually had the teeth in it too.
Really?
Yeah, it was the real deal. And so they've carried that process on out to the handle. This is full tank construction on both of these. 2 different blade designs, obviously, and full tank construction, and they both come with a leather sheath. So we're talking 2 knives with Damascus. Retails $163.15. You're only paying $64.50. Yeah, that's a deal.
That-
$103,959.
A deal ain't the word for it. That's almost too good to be true.
There you go.
Yes, chiseled. I love that chipped flint look. You've got leather sheaths with them, folks. $163 retail, Bob, and I always say you probably get tired. 30 years ago, that set of knives right there would have been at least $250.
Right.
But we've got it affordable, just like Top Choice Trappers. Check out this rainbow of, ooh, look at that, Bob.
Yeah, you got a lot going on with this one right here.
Yeah.
You want to check your computer on that one. That'll tell you all about these stones. You got saltwater mother of pearl here on that one that you're looking at. Plus, look at this, 10 pieces total. I mean, I'm looking at ram's horn, red pickbone. I'm looking at the orange smooth. I'm looking at a faux tortoise, probably chestnut. I really can't see all of it.
Autumn second cut.
Autumn second cut. Look at that right there.
Well, and the thing about it, what we need to note, Bob, when you buy this assortment, you get that one right, the pearl one we were just showing. We need to showcase that one again for $12.
There you go.
Beautiful red jig bone. There's your ram's horn, ox horn. That smooth orange bone. That's that good old Tennessee Vols orange. Imitation, well, it's imitation tortoise shell. Check out autumn second cut. There is the leopard. What we got there? Giraffe. That's new. New.
Yep.
Giraffe pattern. Christmas. Love that. Christmas sparkle acrylic. Buffalo horn. There's the ox horn. But folks, remember, $377 retail. Buy the assortment of 10, and you get that pearl one that we were showcasing. The director had it in there. That is a beautiful. That is genuine. That's not acrylic overlaid pearl either. That's the solid, thick sheets.
There you go. So this is just one of those value deals. And that one right there, to me, is probably worth 25, 30% of the value of the whole deal right here.
Yeah,
that's one knife.
That's a knife right there. If you want to sell it, put that one by itself at like $49.95.
Yep.
And then remember, we've got the Hen and Rooster steak knife set. You buy that, I believe it's $24.50, the 29394. And like this will ship free, anything and everything. That's what we always like to tell you. We have this deal, buy the Hen and Rooster kitchen. There it is. As long we'll be glad to see this for $24.50 and ship it to you free. That's great if you want to do that.
And whatever else you put on that order.
But yes, we're old-fashioned. Get the notepad out, write these item numbers down, because that means you could order enough knives. We have it happen all the time. Somebody will have a freight bill that would have been like $49.17. Guess what? It's zero, because you've taken advantage.
All right, here's the big boy toys here. 7 pieces, $130. And I mean, there is a lot of steel. Now, interesting part, see those 2 knives right there on the bottom of the screen right there? Those come as one set. One set. So you're actually getting 8 knives. So it's one of those big knife, small knife on the same sheath type deal. It is a super deal.
Yes, that's the Frostwood set. I'm going to take it. Is that correct? Is this the set that you get both knives, Rachel? Is this the set? Okay, ooh, that's a good little deal. 2 full tank construction. You've got a Frostwood buoy, and then let's call it just a size down buoy. But Bob, here's the one right here. I always call this the Frost Undertaker buoy.
Yeah.
Check this out.
The retail on that one is high, Buzz. I forget what the retail is on that thing.
Yeah.
Probably $59, $69, maybe more.
What's this one, 15 or 16 inches? I ran out of ruler here. I believe it's going to be 16.
It'll be on your computer there, brother.
Well, I don't have it. I've only got 2 hands.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Anyway, back to 6.5, Bob.
All right, so a lot of steel here, full tank construction. Check this one right down here on the bottom that just come around there, Buzz. That's probably bigger than the one you just showed us.
Yeah, this one right here, man, look at that. That's the Black Hills Steel buoy.
We're talking about retail on this deal of $469.68. That's the smallest one, and it is a rugged-looking tactical full tank construction, glass breaker on the end.
Well, this is what I'm glad you pointed out. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
That's the combo set.
That's a combo set. So you get 2 knives on there, count as one. Both those knives go on one sheath. I'm telling you, folks, $469.68 is retail on it. You only pay $130. So I'm telling you, $18.57 piece is what you're paying for these. You can make money. You know your customers better than I do. Mark them so you come out all right. But if you're a collector, what a deal. 105066 Big Boy Toys.
Elite Trappers.
Yes, and check out the Buffalo Horn, with the abalone.
Yes,
Right
that's the
off
one.
bat. That's one of my favorites. That makes that abalone jump. There's stag bone rosin in there too, Buzz.
Yes, you've always liked that buffalo horn. What he's talking about, it's genuine buffalo horn, but it's got a strip inlay right in the center, and that's what we call fingerprint abalone. That's not pieces of abalone. That is the genuine fingerprint abalone. No two pieces are alike, and it is that black and that abalone contrast just jumps out. There's your tiger stripe, tiger bone. That's actually ox horn with tiger stripe and belts. There it is, bone stag rosin, brown molasses, buffalo horn, and these are all by Steel Warrior, which automatically means that you have Rockwell tested 440 stainless blades, good walk and talk blade snap, individual box packaging for each. Look at that. That's your ram's horn, Bob. I love that handle.
Stainless, this Steel Warrior means the fit and finish is excellent. Walk and talk is excellent. That means when you open it, the clicking noise, when it falls into its different positions, that means that it was put together and the back spring is functioning the way it should. $10.33 a piece is what you end up paying at 62 bucks. Heck, retail on the deal is $181.33, Buzz. At $62, it's a deal. 104421, 104421.
It is a great deal. Elite Trapper, Steel Warrior, always a good quality fit and finish, and just unique handles. And speaking of unique, now, you know which one I like here. I love that side view of that leopard on there.
Cloud leopard skinner. So you got two views of the leopard right there. One of them, he looks like he's out on a tree limb, getting ready to jump, and the other one, they've caught a profile of him looking off in a different direction. You know, they wake up every morning looking for something to eat.
Well, just like us.
That's it.
They do
But
too.
they don't go to the refrigerator, okay?
That's right.
Hey, now wait a minute. Do you wake up in the mornings or early afternoon?
Well, anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought. $18.50, 7.5 inches overall. Comes in the gift box. Take a look at that blade, Buzz.
Yeah, the blade's neat. It's got your file work on the spine of it. Full tank construction at that. Full tank construction. Beautiful, smooth, like natural bone handles. And your front side, of course, features that nice lasered embellishment. That one's the one. That's just a neat looking view right there. $18.50. Of course, we're going to give you also genuine leather sheath. There's your sheath. Chip away cutlery leather sheath with the belt loop on the back. And then the box. If you're ready to retail these, you want to sell them, you're ready to go. If you want to buy this for a gift, hey, look nice. This isn't just a white generic looking box. Full color graphics, chip away classics. A $55 knife for $18.50.
With a leather sheath, he's showing you right there.
Yeah,
Item number 104860.
All right, LSU.
LSU and Clemson, that was a story last year, 2019, excuse me.
Yes.
National champ truck right here. If you're a die-cast fan and a knife fan and an LSU fan, you're really ahead of the game here. The doors open, the hood opens on this one, and it's got national champs on the doors, LSU on top of the truck. The bed liner that's inside there fits this little knife right here that says National Champs 2019 in that smooth natural bone. So if you're a collector of die-casts and knives, you're ahead of the game at $56 right here, retail of $85.
Yeah, we want to point out this is officially licensed. Frost Cutlery holds the NCAA collegiate licensing, always for the national champion. And LSU, I don't know why I like LSU. I like their coach, Coach O. It was a great celebratory season, and they earned it. They had so many top 10 victories this year. They had a tough schedule, and they came out on top. What's neat, though, you get the little, as Bob pointed out, you get the knife that fits in the bed. I wish we had more time, but Bob said if you like knives and die-casts and LSU, there's your ticket. Rare Winchester Hunter.
This Winchester knife is a 19 model. Okay.
Yes, we ran into a whole accumulation of Winchester new old stock, still mint in the boxes. There's the original box. Now this one I believe is going to be the painted pony. Is that right, Gage? But it is by Michael Prater customization. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not a paint. Okay, but this is Michael Prater customized, and we have this at least 10,000-year-old tree ring mammoth. That is what that material is. Now, it's on both sides we want to show you this. Both sides, we'll get there. Both sides of this, you've got your jet onyx strip inlays, full tank construction, but look at that backside. No two pieces are going to be alike. That is that at least 10,000-year-old frozen mammoth. It's been mined. Beautiful knife. $699.95, let's call it $700 retail. Your price, $294.50. Now, genuine leather sheath, there's your sheath you get with that, the Winchester sheath.
You know, it says right here, I'm reading up on this, Buzz, that rings can be thinner at the beginning due to maybe the male mammoth leaving the herd, and the first year, the food supply wasn't so good. That has to do with how successful they were, the width of those rings.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really something here. So, you know, it's like when you took geology in college, you look at all those different layers of things. They mean something.
Yes.
So do tree rings. So does mammoth here.
It tells a story, just like the age of the tree. You can date it. Okay. Bone Stag Cheetah, this is by W.R. Case & Sons. This is one of Case's, I love this pattern, who don't? Swing guard lock blade, also known as the Cheetah. This is 4 3/8 inches closed. This handle, if you look at it and you see Bone Stag, that's right. This is not genuine stag. This was developed in 2002 when Case had no access to any stag. There was no stag in the catalogs that year. Somebody had the bright idea, and I'm not being facetious when I say that, they developed a special jig and they torched it. This was originally advertised. Bone Stag handles are treated just the same as Case would under an open flame. These are flame torched, it's genuine bone, and it was designed to look just like stag. This is a gorgeous piece, the Bone Stag Cheetah, 4 3/8 inches closed, built in Bradford, PA. As you see, it's the double safety knife.
Yeah,
it's got a swing guard.
Knife. By the way, an old knife trader, he was probably 82 or 83 when all this was going on about them torching these bones. He claimed it all started when one of the craftsmen laid a cigarette up on the bone and it burnt down on it and it looked good. And I thought, man, this guy is a salesman.
Well, that's a good story.
That's a good story. Not true, but it was a good story.
Right.
All right, here's the sling blade, Arctic Fox. And this one is G10 handle, 18 ball bearing opening system, lanyard loop hole, and you can swap the pocket clip on the other side back for the other side. I believe this is D2 steel here also. 104,680. Retail is $140. You only pay $72.50. It's sling blade, and you've heard us talk about them. You got so much going on here. Once again, I'll do it real quick, Buzz. We're talking about ball bearing opening system, D2 steel, G10 handle, CNC cut, lanyard loop hole in the back. You can reverse that pocket clip. You see the two holes back there on the back. Everything about this knife says quality and says value. It's the Arctic Fox sling blade, 104,680.
Yes, another sling blade. We sell these because they are just, they're CNC cut, they're machined to perfection, smooth operating, a knife that will last you a lifetime at a lot less money than other brands that, you know, it's the same type knife.
Sure. Here's the Case, burnt bone, and the rust lock. Do me a favor, Buzz. Just tell real quick. I like it because, you know, your family owned Case at one time. Tell us about the rust lock.
Well, the rust lock was designed by the late Tommy Hart, and the name that comes from rust lock, people just take it for granted. So rust lock, it was named for Russ Case. Now, Russ Case passed away in 1953. Job Case, you know, everybody knows who Job Case is, the one that looks like Santa Claus in the pictures, the gray-headed, the gray beard, the silver hair. Russ Case's father was W.R. Case. So
W.R. Case and Sons.
W.R. Case and Sons, yeah. J. Russell Case, that's who this knife is named after. Now, Tommy Hart designed it. He passed away around 18 or 19 years ago, but this knife debuted You can find 1999s and 2000s of these. That was the first year. It's named after Russ Case. It's a very unique pattern. The frame, you've got that tail, what we call it on the end, but this is even more special because this is a drop point blade rust lock. It's case burnt, honey, it's like a corn cob jig with a torching, built in Bradford, PA. $74.87 is your price. The retail on that was $101.
All right, here's the hen and rooster mammoth with the deer wire cut and that Damascus. The Damascus been acid washed to bring those beautiful layers out there. Remember, this is hen and rooster, full tank construction right here. And this is actually mammoth molar.
Mammoth molar.
Mammoth molar. And it's, the molar is genuine mammoth fossil dating back about 10, well, they can go 10 to 40,000 years ago.
Yeah, but we're going to guarantee you 10,000 years
Well,
old.
I don't know. I didn't talk to the mammoth, but,
Right.
you know. The material is uniquely beautiful due to the three-part layer structure. It's, the first layer is dentin, D-E-N-T-I-N. Then the other one is, I'm not pronouncing this correct, C-E-M-E-N-T-U-M, and then the other part is enamel. But also more difficult to process because of the different hardness of the layers. And it's on both sides, and you see the colors there. Folks, you talk about history. If somebody can grab that knife and just twist it, I don't want to jump in front of cameras. And then you got the leather sheath there.
Well, the thing I like about it, this is on both sides.
So hen and rooster, green mammoth with deer wire cut in the Damascus. You'll get that information up there, I'm assuming, that tells you about the woolly mammoth.
Yeah, that's important. We got a little informative paper about the woolly mammoth, leather sheath. I got, yeah, whatever, you know what I'm
105049, 105049. Hey, here's the Sweet 16. You have 16 pieces right here. 105046 is your number. 16 pieces for $133.92. Never have we sold that I know of, excuse me, a 16-piece
toothpick set. Yes, this is a great set right here, and as you can see, you're even going to get, we got that saltwater, look at that beautiful abalone, genuine abalone, saltwater mother of pearl, all kinds of handles here, bones, composites, the God Bless America red, white, and blue composite, the Christmas sparkle, love that one, that one's new. We've got the oxhorn, we've got blue jig bone, we've even got the patriotic red, white, and blue section smooth bone with that American flag shield. We've got ram's horn, we've got smooth Cape buffalo horn, beautiful, what's this one called? I always have a, winter age bone, there it is, dead ringer for stag, beautiful winter age bone, bone stag rosin, ram's horn. We've got that teal colored jig bone, smooth natural bone. The bottom line, you're getting these for $8.37. Each one of these is going to be Steel Warrior, which means Rockwell tested 440 stainless clip blades with good walk and talk snap. There's your Rockwell test sticker. That's the little red and yellow sticker on the back of the clip blade. You've got the Steel Warrior second generation shield inlay. These handles are pinned, no glued here. These are pinned on, each one of them, and each one of them is individually gift boxed. Retail on this is nearly $400. It's $368.66. Let's say $369. We're going to sell them to you, including the mother of pearl and abalone there in the top, for only $8.37 each. You've got some real heavy hitters here. That one at the bottom there, that section smooth bone red, white, and blue, that's one of my very favorite ones. That winter age bone, it just looks just like genuine stag. And of course, Bob, who wouldn't like that abalone and pearl up there on the top? It's just a great assortment. Almost every color under the rainbow.
Well,
here.
now let's break it down. If you're a dealer, the retail's $368.66. You're only paying $133.92. You're paying $8.37 a piece. Wait a minute, we got a winner. Robert P. Laskowski. Say again. Laskowski. Okay, excuse me. In Texas.
In Texas, yes.
Bob, Robert, I jumped all around it and still messed it up. I apologize, but I'll bet you I'm not the first one that's done it. Here's a Michael Prater Tequila Sunrise. Jimmy and Michael got together on this, and you just won that one, Robert. So that'll make up for me messing your name up on TV here. But we appreciate you being a customer, and we're glad that you like knives and you're a knife collector. You're going to get that knife right there. By the way, that Father's Day knife is already, you can buy it separate too. Robert here got it the right way. He got it for free. But if you want the Father's Day New Beginning knife, it's 68 bucks. You can get it 104,897, $68 for and 1/8 inch closed.
Coon Skinner Creation. This is a great little assortment of skinners. This is the Steel Warrior Coon Skinners, we call these. These are all 6 inches overall, full tank construction. They got the best blade, in my opinion. They've got that drop point blade. And they're by Steel Warrior, which also incorporates Rockwell testing on each of the blades. You'll have your test sticker on the back of the blade. We've got bone stag rosin. We've got the red pick bone, chestnut jig bone, ram's horn, ox horn, there it is, ram's horn, ox horn combo. And then there's the smooth buffalo horn, but the one that I love on this one, there's my favorite coming up. There's that section smooth bone. We keep talking. That is smooth bone, that's section, and the thing that really sets that off is that American flag round shield. Each one of these includes your all-weather nylon sheaths, 440 stainless drop point blades, Rockwell testing. There's your sticker. There you can see that little red and yellow sticker. There's a little diamond point next to that, you know, diamonds have to be, that's an awful hard, I guess, stone that it penetrates that metal. It tested, I don't know how the process actually works. I just know what it is, more or less.
Well, you're talking about for the Rockwell hardness test?
Yes.
Yeah, the drill bit
Yes.
that they use is a standard drill bit that they've decided for Rockwell hardness, and it just basically gives them the hardness of the steel.
Yes, and these are by Steel Warrior. Retail is $184, so you're talking between $30 and $31 each on average retail. We're going to sell them to you for only $13 each. Peanut Surprise. This is a good one right here. We've got a little set of 7 peanuts by Steel Warrior. Each of these, here we go again, Rockwell tested blades, good walk and talk blade snap, nickel silver bolsters, pinned handles, not glued, pinned handles, and it just amazes me how we can offer this, because you've got genuine bone, blue bone, red bone, saltwater mother of pearl right there. That is saltwater mother of pearl sheet with the acrylic overlay, and there is your abalone. There's that beautiful winter-aged jig bone. That's designed to look like stag, just like Case's bone stag is. There's your red walnut jig bone. All of these except the one, there's your bone stag rosin. That's the only synthetic material. All the rest of these are natural materials, including, once again, there's your saltwater mother of pearl and abalone. Buying the assortment, you're going to get those too for only $7.81. Now, you know, if I was going to sell these, I would price the abalone and pearl much higher. You know what they call it, weight it out? You know what I'm saying, Bob?
Sure. Well, I mean, you know, a $50 bill's worth more than a 20. It's just a matter of common sense counting.
That's exactly right.
All right, call it the Peanut Surprise at $54.67. Retail $192.95. You're only paying $7.81 a piece for these. What do you figure? $14.95, $15.95 in your shop?
Oh, yeah, and then you know, you can.
And the abalone, $24.
Oh, at least, yeah. I mean, yes, I'm say $29.95.
Right.
And they're all individually boxed. That's very important nowadays. Everybody wants a box, and hang on to that box.
Here's the Black Hills Defense Axe right here at $15. And this one is about 9.5 inches overall. And it is a great looking axe. It's got the gut hook on it. It's almost a cleaver axe. If you look at the leverage it gives you on that handle with a lanyard loop hole, that's a comp handle right there. This thing will chop. Now, not only that, when you put it in the hard shell type of Kydex sheath over there, it has a locking lever on it, and it will go against your hip much like a pancake holster would be on a firearm. Okay, it fits firm against your side. We're talking $15 here. Retail is $32.83. You only pay $15 for this item.
Great by Black Hill Steel. This is a new product as well.
9.5 inches overall.
9.5 inches overall. This is a real plus right here. Check out this style sheath you get. Very durable, weather resistant, and just a rugged tool here. Full tank construction, stuck on the stand. You know, Bob, that right there, that is a real working tool. There is no doubt in my mind. That right there is going to last you forever. Just don't lose it. The Steel Rider Axe.
How about this case trapper here, 4-inch closed? That's a long tail C on the shield, Buzz. I call it the strawberry red because it looks like to me, you know how strawberries get a color like this?
Well, what that is really, I know what you're saying. That is actually what Case calls, it's dark red bone. They call this dark red.
Okay.
And now, and Bob will tell you, it's just like it's pressure dyed bone. It's all going to vary. You may get one that's like very dark, and you may get, I like them like this, where they're, I call them splotchy looking or speckled, where they've got character, like see the top edges, they're lighter on that. And each piece of these, it's going to be different. This knife right here, it's the Case item number 00646. It's never in the standard catalog.
Never?
But they have been, no, it's the weirdest thing. This knife has been in the line for, I know, 30-something years.
And it's never in the catalog.
It's never in the standard catalog. It's a number 00646. And, you know, like Frost Cutlery, we order thousands of these because we etch on them.
Right, gotcha, okay.
You know, it is just a staple of Case. And if you want one of these to carry, some people just love, you know, I've run across people, all they collect red bones, not even stacked, just red bones. And we've got it priced right at $56.73. That is a great.
How about
Case
this
one.
traditional hunter right here in the Hen and Rooster, leather stacked hunter, and I mean brass pommel, brass guard. Buzz, you talk about leather stacking in there. Take a look at this one.
Yeah, this one has got this really unique shape to it. The way they have done it, it's rounded, but it's not completely round. It's like, it gives you a good grip. I don't know what else to say. It's got all kinds of stacked leather in there. Plus, we've got a little section of, that's either polished stag or bone. It's a natural material. I'm not sure which one, but I'll tell you what I like about this one too. We always go back to the blade thickness. There's nothing flimsy. That's not, you know, what we call paper thin. Just a great drop point skinner. Check that out. Hen and Rooster etching. And we're going to give you this genuine leather sheath. That's the peacock stamped peacock tail sheath. Retail $129.95. Your cost only $48.56. And we've got a great Father's Day Hen and Rooster set to tell you about. We've got Big Chef's knife and the big Santoku. What's the price on that, Bob, again? $28.88. Not even $30. G10 handles will last you a lifetime. That's hot forged cutlery. And then we've got a deal. Father's Day, exotic stockman with blue turquoise, red turquoise, and mother of pearl, embellished with dad right in the center of the handle. Rockwell tested 440 blades. Retails like about $116 on that. Now remember, the important thing is embellished with dad for only $28.75.
Here's the Trump Golden Nugget here, and I mean, this is good looking handle. It looks just like gold. That's a Hen and Rooster frame you're looking at. The spade blade says Donald Trump 2020, and the primary blade's got the flag on it. And it says Gold Trapper right there. Now, that token up there with old Donnie Trump on it that you're looking at is 24 karat gold plate, as I understand. And it's got, it comes in that gift box that you see right there.
Yes.
A beautiful set, both knife and commemorative challenge coin. You're getting both of them for $88.75. The retail's $179.95, and you get them both for $88.75. So let's talk about it. Number one, if you're into coins and coin medallions and things of that nature, there it is. If you're into knives, there it is. If you're into presidential memorabilia, whoop, there it is.
There it is. And we've got full color embellishment. on the Master Clip and Spay blades is a really nice commemorative and presidential memorabilia. Always is collectible on knives, buttons, shirts, bumper stickers, hats, whatever you want to call it. Presidential memorabilia is a winner, and this is too for $88.75. All right, our buy one, get one. What you've got here is 2 steel warrior lock blades. These little lock blades are going to be, I believe, 3 inches closed. You've got an ox horn, little warrior, and a saltwater mother of pearl. That is the saltwater mother of pearl sheet with that acrylic overlay. So if you want to carry this, you do not have to worry at all about the pearl cracking, chipping, breaking, shattering. It's got that acrylic overlay, and you can see the color in there. That's that natural fire in the pearl. There's your beautiful ox horn. What it is you're getting at 2 knives that retail for $61, we're going to sell them to you for $7.94 each. That even includes the pearl. Buy the pair for $15.88.
Now, all right, this is going to be one of my 5 top picks for the show right here because I love that little knife, and you get it in pearl, you're getting it in the ox horn at $7.94 a piece. $15.88 gets you both of these knives in this lock back. I'm telling you, that's a deal. 104,925. Look, sell one, carry the other one.
Absolutely. You know, collect them. I'll tell you, the ox horn, that's always a winner.
You know, Buzz, I think about what you said. The box has to cost something. How do they do this? Nickel silver bolsters.
Yeah. Pinned handles.
Yeah, pinned
the
handles.
labor.
The labor, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so retail is $60.96, and that's too inexpensive. Okay, but anyway, you can get them for $15.88, both of them. Hoorah! Case Marine Corps. How about Marines right here? You got the Marine emblem right there on this color wash bone.
Yes, this is Case's color wash system right here on this officially licensed Case Marine Corps Trapper, and that's the what would you call that? A Marine battle cry or a
yeah, they do it a little different than me. I was in the Army.
Yes,
okay? But they do it a little bit different.
This is neat. You've got a full color graphic in the lid of the gift box, and then I like this because you've got that Marine Corps logo. There it is. That's your hard shell presentation box. Now, this is going to have Case's Longtail C serial numbering on the front. There it is. You can see the little, there it is.
You've also got the medallion in the box.
Yes,
there,
Case
too.
collectible medallion. Good point. And there's your certificate. This is officially licensed. This is not something that Case has just made up and just marketed. These are all officially licensed. What this starts out as is smooth bone, smooth natural bone. There's the back of it. It's got that kind of that leather look, I'm going to say, on this. And
Well,
then,
they call them leathernecks.
yeah, that's right. There you go.
Yeah.
And then there it is. There's your Marine Corps logo and that Marine Corps
And let me tell you
slogan.
They are well trained. They are combat troops.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Who's, you know, there's always debate on who's the toughest. Army, you know, who knows?
Well, I know one thing, just as a group, if I got to go into combat, and like I say, I was in the Army, okay? I want to be with the bunch that's going to get me in and out of there.
Yeah, no,
I'll go with the Marines.
You were one of those guys in the Army. I knew a guy that was in the Army in Vietnam, and he ran the film projector in the base theater.
Did he? Are you kidding me? No, I never was shot at. I was fortunate, okay?
Yeah.
But I was not, I can't even stand in the shadow of some of the guys that were shot at all the time. I respect them so much.
Neither one
Let's
of
talk
us.
about these Valley Forge Damascus stag knives right here. And you're talking stag?
4 pieces on this one.
Yes. So he's talking about 2 on each side, plus the wood divider and a lanyard loop. And Damascus full tank retails $93.50. You're only paying $26.25.
That's it. And the thing about
You
this,
get a little Stockman.
yes, we're giving you.
No, that's
No, you're right. You're right. The blade's shut.
okay. They just didn't have it open. Okay.
I need to show. This is our famous little diamondback. I need to buy me one of these to carry. That is the little 3-blade, 2 3/4 inch little diamondback. We've sold a bunch of these just like this without that. We're going to give you that. He's made it free merchandise.
That Damascus knife comes with that basket, double stitch basket embossed leather sheath right there too. That knife's about probably 7.5 inches overall.
Well, check out the stag. look at that. There's what you're getting 4 pieces, and it's thick stag as well. And you're right, Bob. That is 7.5 inches overall. That's one of my picks for the deal today. Is the one we just showed.
Hand carved connection here. 5 pieces, $82.50. These are 12 inches overall. Pressure dyed bone. Some of them have colored wood in there. Brass pommel, brass guard. Some of the guards are embossed. Double stitch leather sheath that's also embossed, as you can take a look at. $82.50 is what you pay on Cutlery Corner Network. Folks, the retail on the deal out there on the streets, $212.65. You're watching Cutlery Corner Network. You don't pay that. You pay $82.50. That's $16.50 a piece. Buzz, you can't buy the sheath for that much from a leather shop.
That is precisely.
And they're wonderful knives that come with it. Those are hand-carved knives.
Hand-carved, stainless steel blades, brass guard, brass pommel. Beautiful double-sided hand carving at that. That is hand carved. This is our Native American themed chip-away cutlery bowie line. And as Bob stated, very true, the sheaths, you couldn't go and buy those for $82.50. You're getting the knife complete with that genuine leather sheath and individually boxed, ready for retail sale or buying gifts, giving gifts. $82.50. Retail is about $212. We're going to sell them for $16.50 each. That is a great deal for some beautiful buoys.
All right, here's the Homeland Trappers, 10 pieces we're talking about right here. 105,063. Retail on the deal is $403.51. You're getting 10 pieces for 128 bucks. Folks, that's $12.80 a piece. Starting off with the one on top up there, you've got saltwater mother of pearl, red and blue turquoise, brass spacers, scallop bolsters. It is a beautiful knife. Then you drop down here to these other 9 pieces. There's the Christmas tree. What are we calling that color right there? Right there.
That's the one that you and I...
Midnight indigo?
He knows.
He just said it, midnight indigo. Because we've called it different things.
Yes.
And so...
you know what it looks like to me? A blue stag.
Yeah.
That's what I always think of.
Saltwater mother of pearl, you got oxhorn right here. And maybe oxhorn. You got the Tennessee State seal there on the volunteer on that orange, smooth, crispy. Then you got the tiger stripe, you know the one we talked about on the indigo. Then you got red, then you got buffalo horn behind it. And there's a print on that leopard right there.
Yeah, leopard print.
All right, so we're talking about the Homeland Trappers, 105,063, $128. A super deal. Look at that one right there. You know, that knife right there, I'd probably put in the showcase between $29.95 and $34.95.
Or $39. Yeah, that one, you know, it's got a lot going. You've got mother of pearl, red turquoise, blue turquoise, the embossed bolsters. And, you know, these are the full-size trappers. These are the big 4¼ inch. Retail over $400. Buy them for $12.80 each. Beautiful oxhorn. I mean, just great assortment here. Look at the combo, the section, oxhorn, ram's horn. Rockwell tested blades on these, 440 stainless steel. Even the Christmas sparkle, and that one there, that midnight indigo, that just looks to me like blue stag.
Yep.
It's got a blue stag look. Okay, Jungle Fever 6-pack. Well, this one right here, I'm going to tell you something. You may be looking at it saying, well, that's all the same knife. No, it's not. It's all the same handle. Each one of these is 13.5 inches overall. And Bob, what's cool about this assortment, you've got 6 different blade styles. So you're not getting the same knife. The first time we sold it, I thought, well, this is like some kind of dealer dozen deal.
Right. Except the knife, the blade configuration is different.
Yes, you've got all different blade configurations.
They all look around about 15 inch though.
They're all 13.5 inch overall.
Okay, that's close.
Yes, they're all 13.5. They each come with the all-weather nylon sheath, that Tack Extreme sheath.
Yeah, they got metal all the way through the handles too, bud.
They do, and you've got that end or the butt cap there.
That cap proves it.
Yes, that might make a good glass breaker.
All right, you got 800 near nylon sheaths with each and every one of these fixed blades. So let's break this down, Buzz. Retail on these 6 pieces is $133.26. These are made by Tack Extreme. You're only paying $48.75. So for under 50 bucks, actually $8.13 a piece. You get these right here. And so what would you put these on the shelf for, $19.95?
Yeah, this is an easy, probably $24.95. I mean, you got to remember, you're getting a two-piece gift box with it. You've got the sheath, and then you've got the knife. I mean, you know, I would probably put these...
I go with very conservative prices, and it always comes out double and more.
Right, and the thing about it, if you price it at $24.95, you know, knife people, they'll say, will you take 20? Yes.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, there you go. You're talking about leaving them a little room for some negotiation.
Right.
In other words, haggling.
Haggling.
How about Desert Tan on this boot knife here? $12, 9 inches overall, and it comes with that Desert Sand looking nylon sheath. It's got the Desert Sand comp handle with a lanyard loop hole in. It's by Elite Edge, and it's got that finish on it, that black finish that...
Cat's tongue.
Cat's tongue finish, and it comes in that, is that a two-piece box there?
Yes,
Okay.
two-piece Elite Edge. Elite Edge makes, I brag too much about it, I guess. I love their
It's because they always come out with cool stuff.
always. Assisted openers are great, and this is no exception. I love this canvas-style sheath you get with it.
How do they do that? And you know, we got to make $1 or $2 on it, so $12 for this? How does this happen?
I don't know, Bob.
Retail's $39.95. I know there's 3 things that have to happen for us to be able to do this. Volume, volume, and volume.
That's right. Then you've got a little blood groove here, double edge on this. That is just a classic, cool, that's a, you know, the first knife made like this was the old Gerber Guardian, so to speak, the Gerber Guardian with that blade.
You're going back to the 70s now, pal. You're telling how old you are there.
That's right. SOG Instinct, $24.50. This is a $49.95 list item. You've got a lightweight stainless steel frame here, and we've got a very unique sheath. Got this sheath here that got the, you remember that magazine Soldier of Fortune, that logo? That kind of looks like, I love that logo. That's a boot, belt, or pocket clip. And then
Special Operations Group.
Uh-huh.
That's what that is.
Special Operations Group.
Yeah.
There's your sheath that's inclusive with it.
That's what I always thought it was.
Yep.
You know, you had you always had the tough guys in the Army, the Rangers. Then you had the Green Beret.
Green Beret.
And they did a lot with intelligence people. And the English had their own groups, special groups. 104-903, SOG Instinct 2450, a true example of a skeleton knife to take the weight off the knife and still give you a superior knife. 6 inches overall, retail $49.95. You get it for $24.50.
Valley Forge Wedge. Here's another one where we've got free merchandise. We got this white and black rosin handle. Now, each one of these is going to be different because, you know, that's a poured material, much like Coralon. You got that chipped flint style blade. You got that blade. I love that design on there. Full tank construction. Full tank construction. And black leather sheath. Now, this is Damascus, folks. It's not on your graphic. I want to point that out. This is genuine hand-forged Damascus, and we're going to give you this as a little all-star knife. I always talk good about this pattern. It's the little Diamondback Stockman. It's 2 3/4 inches closed, kind of a swell center frame, but talk about a perfect size stock knife to carry. I like Stockman, the smaller and the bigger they are. That's my favorite. I don't like the in-between ones as much. Just that's a personal preference. That's absolutely free, and I can guarantee the little Diamondback's worth the $28.50 by itself.
Here's the Pearl Swirl. This is Ocoee Blue Water Pearl here, and that's saltwater mother pearl. They found a way to put a blue swirl. You said you was going to find out that for me. Did you ever find out how they do that?
Well, I've got a call. You know, they hadn't called me back yet.
Yeah, okay. All right, 104,074, $12.50. 3 1/4 inches closed. The high heel on this lady's leg knife is a bottle opener, of course. And from the late 20s all the way through the 50s, they used to have anywhere of advertising on they would have a brass handle and it would have shoes, soda pop, all kinds of different things on it. And they were a utilitarian tool because they also had a knife blade on it. Here
right.
they are back, but with special handles. Retail $33.33. You only pay $12.50 on this item, and it's way cool. Hey, here's there's the old Joe case right there. Chief. We're calling this one, no, that's not the right graphics. We'll get it there.
There we go, that's right. This is the case Black Hammerhead. This has been around since the 70s, this pattern. This is gonna be, some people say 5 inches. It's 4 7/8 inches, but this is the case Hammerhead pattern.
It's got some weight to it.
This is a rugged, this isn't the prettiest knife in the world, but Case has been making it, you know, like 40 years.
Got
almost.
a hammerhead sharp etched right blade.
Yes, we need to show that etch. I'm glad you said that. I can't reach it because
I don't want to mess with anything with swimming in the water bigger than me with eyeballs out each side of its nose. You know what I'm saying?
And you get the Job Case leather sheath. Retail on that is $165 or something like that.
Jeffrey Fain in Georgia. Jeffrey, you have won the Michael Prater Jim Frost Tequila Sunrise Father's Day knife by Hen and Rooster and Michael Prater. So you did real good, Jeff. You got it at the really good price. You can also buy that knife for around 68 bucks. All right, when you hear that music, we're gonna do a little station identification. We'll be back in just a pair of seconds. Hang on. Here's the home of the right here. This is a ceramic style knife with a liner lock, assisted opening, glass breaker on it. If you look at the handle right here, you're going to look at direct metal artwork. One of them has a ship on it. Well, there's a gunner with now what would be a modern day minigun. And this one right here also has the battleship scene on it, firing those guns. If it was World War II, those were actually fired with black powder.
Yes.
There wasn't a big artillery round, it was black powder that pushed it.
This is kind of a historical military, different eras, let's say, right, Bob?
Yes.
Was that how you would say? And of course, it's got the red, white, and blue flag.
And a seatbelt cutter.
Yeah, and glass breaker.
Yep.
And it's a karambit. See the blade?
I'm gonna tell you something, I forget how many rounds that little minigun fires, but it'll send you down the road talking to yourself, I guarantee you.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you'd be talking to yourself or not, but at any rate, I think
I'm talking about after firing it.
Yeah, I was talking about getting hit with it.
No, you won't know anything about that.
No. It's got a Talon style blade. This is an aggressive looking. It's got a rear side pocket clip. Closed. This is a big knife. This is 5.5 inches closed. So what you're seeing right there, that's about 8 inches overall. It's about 8 inches overall. Next up, we've got this made in Bradford, Pennsylvania. We've got by W.R. Case and Sons. This is another new color wash. This is the black basket weave trapper. This starts out as a white natural bone, and Case has this newer process called color wash. How they do this, I have no idea, but what that is a basket weave style. There's a great angle of it. Basket weave style, embellishment, and no shield, but as you can see in the block letters, that looks like those little alphabet blocks. I always think of it spelled out C-A-S-E. This is your full-size trapper, 4 1/8 inches closed, nickel silver bolsters, cases polished, true sharp surgical steel clip and spade blades. Retail is $132.95. These just came out this year. Now, it's got the 2019 blade stamp because, as Bob will tell you, the factory will not throw away parts. You know, the thing about it is it's kind of a neat thing. Comes out in 2020 with the 2019 blade.
Here's the Sky Dancer by Chipaway. Now, we're looking at 12 inches overall. This knife has a unique blade. I love the design on this blade, but it's also got laser etching there with a Native American scene right there. If I get a close-up, you'll see it in a minute. It's also got a brass pommel, brass pressure dyed bone that's been torched and then tooled. And then there's an American scene. It also comes with a double-stitch leather sheath. All of this for $19.87. Retail is $59.33. Watching Cutlery Corner Network, so you only pay $19.87. Double stitch, leather sheath that's embossed right there. 104606.
Yes, this is our Native American theme. The etch on here is really nice. Love the etch on these. Trying to, well, that's not working there, Bob.
You have to have a piece of paper with it, brother.
Oh, well. Anyway, great deal, 1987.
Hey, how about a dealer dozen of these karambits? Now, each one of these is the same. They're identical. That's how the dealers buy them, 12 at a time. He just demonstrated. This karambit is not a fantasy knife. Now, if they've been used in Asia, Southeast Asia for a long time, they're using them right now, okay? It's just a very useful knife for some of the things that they do over there, and they call it a karambit. All right, retail is $240.36, all right? You're only paying $72. That's $6 a piece, Mr. or Mrs. Dealer. $6 a piece. Surely you could put those in your case at $14.95 to $18.95 and sell them.
Well,
They're SWAT Team black design on the collar, pocket clip on the other side.
yeah, they've got a rear side pocket clip, as he mentioned. This is an aggressive looking knife, and these will open up in way less than a second. There you go. That's all it takes to open these up. And you can pick up any one of them. I didn't have one I had preset to pick up, just how they work.
You're getting 12 pieces there.
12 pieces, dealer dozen. Now we want to point out something. If you just tuned in, we're at the new hour. We have a deal for free freight. We've got a Hen and Rooster Hot Forged Cutlery 6-piece steak knife set for what is the price of that, Bob? $24.50 right here. Anything and everything that you buy with this includes free freight if you live in that continental 48 states. Now, that means you can buy that set right there that's on your screen right now. We will be more than happy to send that to you at $24.50. We appreciate that. But here's what you need to do. If you know you're going to buy more than one item, this set will last you a lifetime. Anything and everything is inclusive with free freight. And we've seen people, you know, they'll order and your freight will come to like $49.67. Buy that set right there and you have no freight. That's delivered to your door for the price of just the product. Great deal, take advantage of it. Okay, here's a good one right here. This is Case's dark red. This is the red jig bone. This is your mid-folding hunter lock blade. Now this one here, if I'm not mistaken, Chase, is this a kickstart? Is this a kickstart?
That is probably a kickstart, and I'm Bob, but I'll look at it and see.
Well, I know who you, thank you, sir.
Okay, and Chase is not here, but Gage is the floor director.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. This one right here is just a sensational knife. It's got the rear side pocket clip.
Okay. And this is
is
Case's version.
Yeah, it's not on the. Folks, this is assisted.
Okay.
Now, yes, you did. Do it again.
Okay.
This is the assisted open.
This thing is quick. Basically, what you do is it's almost too simple. You just get it started right there, and it's gone.
Mm-hmm. It's smooth.
Yeah, it's out there in a second. Pocket clip on the back side. I like this knife.
I love this knife.
This just.
It's been out about a year and a half. Do it again.
Yeah. Let me get it around here where my finger ain't stopping. You would ask me to do that.
There it is.
I stopped it with my finger again.
That comes out in less than a second.
First 2 times it did good.
It did real good. It's called an operator error.
It is operator. Well, I'm chewing gum at the same time too.
Well, this is impressive here.
Yeah, but wait a minute.
There it is. There it is. Retail $161. Your price $108.75. This is Case's mid-folding hunter, and that is a chrome vanadium blade on that one.
How about looky here?
Okay.
Case, rough black kickstart. There's a kickstart right there.
Yes, here's another one. This is your rough black. Now, this is the old synthetic handle. This one's going to be a little bit cheaper than the bone because this is an old handle that Case came out with originally back in the 1950s. It was a handle that Case put in the line so that they could sell their regular standard stock patterns for less money. It's a synthetic. If you want one of these to carry, and people do, they have bought these. Look at that. That is absolutely lightning fast, smooth operation. Case's first try at a true assisted open, and that right there nailed it. That's 4 inches closed. You got your synthetic rough black handles on there, jigged rough black. This one is going to have the Case True Sharp surgical steel clip blade. Dual side thumb stud. I mean, this will open up rapid fire. $99.63 is your cost. Retail is $146.95. Oh, we've got a Bose collaboration. Okay.
So Tony Bose collaboration with Case on this?
Yes, this is the one that they only make 1,000 of these total in like about 5 different handle materials. This, I wish I'd known this was coming up. I think this is the Wilford lock blade right here. This comes complete with that Case leather suede carrying pouch. The box, I'm trying to find the box, and that'll give me a little more information on it as well. This has got the stainless steel pinned shield. It's got that dog bone shield that's pinned. The box will tell me a lot more. $774 retail. These collaborations came out like in 1999 was the first year. That's a great knife, custom made by the Case Model Shop.
Go ahead with these other. If Gage finds it, he'll show it to you in a minute.
German hen and rooster stag.
Yeah,
Congress.
on this Congress right here, and that is true stag you're looking at there. Okay, so what was it on that?
That's called the Lanny's clip. That's the model.
We're back to the Case out.
Yeah,
not
back
this
to
one right
Lanny's
here.
clip.
Yeah, Gage
Yes.
Gage showed us the box here. So
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, German hen and rooster stag Congress. This one is going to be the classic 3 3/4 inches closed model, 2 sheepfoot blades, a coping blade. That's the one that looks kind of bent off there. That's not. It's called a coping blade. And then you've got your small spear blade, genuine stag, hen and rooster round logo shield, German stainless blades. Retail is $150. Your price is $64.50. That is hen and rooster since 1845. Okay, this is a neat little concept here. This is called the tribal jig. That's a relatively new jig pattern that Case has came up with. It's your 4 1/8 inch full-size trapper. You've got your double X stamping on the front side pocket end bolster. No shield, but the bolster stamp. True Sharp surgical steel blades. That bone, believe it or not, started out purple. And I guess when you torch it, it becomes bluish gold. That is purple bone that has been torched. Really neat, beautiful color, unique to say the least. $97.15 is the retail. Your price, $65.99.
Now retail's $97.15. Remember what he just said.
Yeah.
And you pay only $65.99 for this one. 4 1/8 inch closed. It's made by WR Case and Sons up in Bradford, Pennsylvania. More Case deals will be coming. How about this one? Painted Pony. Retail $1,600 on this one, Buzz. $428 is what you buy it for here on Cutlery Corner Network with a Joe Case sheath up there. And
Yes.
that's nugget of what they've done on those. They made them look like gold nugget on the bolsters.
Yeah,
on this.
nuggeted bolsters, those are brass. Michael Prater does that by hand. It's got your white gold matrix, and then in the center, now this is what's neat. You got the strip inlays of black mother of pearl, red coral, and it looks like black matrix as well. Beautiful, beautiful turquoise, white, just what a piece. $1,600 retail, your price $428. That will come with a Painted Pony certificate, and I believe it's got the acrylic or the magnetic base as well. $428. We have 5 of these to sell.
Wow, here's the Buck Creek Diamond Stag here at $62.87. A lot of stag going on here. It is good looking stag too. This is by Buck Creek, highly polished blades, 4 1/2 inches closed. Retail $98. You only pay $62.87. Again, 4 1/2 inches closed.
Yeah, this one, as opposed to the one we were giving away with this is the big diamondback. This is the big diamondback Stockman. That is a glare coming.
But it's also got stag on it. Big difference. Big difference.
Big difference. You got that is glare coming off that blade there. It's just a solid polished stainless blade. Master clip, sheepfoot, and spay blades. Beautiful genuine stag, as Bob pointed out. $98 retail, your price $62.87. Okay, there's your Cheetah swing guard lock blade. This was a limited production issue. This is natural. This is what this is. It's giraffe bone. That is giraffe bone. You're going to have 4 3/8 inches closed at your length. Your tang stamp is going to say EX111.5SS. You've got a case True Sharp surgical steel clip blade, and you've got beautiful. That is genuine giraffe bone. You may get one that has more white patches in it. You may get one that's got all kinds of brown patches in it. It varies. It is a natural handle material, natural handle, so each piece is going to be different. These are out of production. $204 is your retail, $204 your price, $138.80 for the Case XX Cheetah in giraffe bone, and that includes that Case Deluxe factory presentation box that houses the knife. All right, next up, we've got a Hen & Rooster Blue Velvet Skinner. This is the pattern we commonly refer to as a bird and trout skinner. Now, what Michael Prater has done here, he has put this beautiful blue velvet coralon on this little full tang constructed Hen & Rooster Skinner. It's got Michael Prater's signature etched on that drop point blade, and you're going to get that Hen & Rooster logoed black sheath. $42.50 is your price. Retail on this is $109.95. Again, that is full tang construction with beautiful blue velvet coralon with the Hen & Rooster stamped logo sheath, $42.50. Here's your whiskey bone tribal lock. This is 4 inches closed or 4 1/8, depending on who's measuring it. This was designed by Tony Bowes. This is what is called the tribal lock. You've got a spear blade, single blade lock blade. This has cases, I don't know why they call this. It's called whiskey bone is the official factory name. It's more or less a peach color bone to me. But the thing about this is a carbon steel spear blade. You may see that blade and you may think because it's polished that it's stainless. That's not necessarily true. You can have a stainless blade that is satin finish, the dull finish as some people call it, and it's still stainless. Here on the contrary, this is a polished carbon steel blade. Love the look of this. You do need to keep some oil on this knife to preserve because these will spot up. But if you want one to use and you want a tribal spear or tribal lock, this is the one to buy right here. $74.45, retail is $107. Show host pick, we've got a beautiful Michael Prater Hen & Rooster collaboration. Jim Frost and Michael Prater got together and they've come up with a dandy right here. This is Michael Prater's Rainforest Coralon. This is a Hen & Rooster trapper that is going to have Rainforest Coralon on both sides. You've got the Hen & Rooster round logo shield, and you've got the special tube that will house this, along with a certificate of authenticity that you see there in the background. Was $78. We've got it marked down, show host pick, to $62. Retail is $169.95. All right, this is the case. This is the new Case XX35. It's hard to believe they've done 35 issues of these. I remember the very first one was around 1995, the smooth molasses bone. This is going to have the Russell jigged, that's what this jig pattern is called, with honeycomb bone. This is another Tony Bowes design. It's the 61028. We call this the teardrop or teardrop jack. Beautiful genuine bone handles. It's got that special case diamond shield, the old style diamond shield from 1920s to 30s. Retail on this is $99.95. Your price, $68.43. Case limited XX35 teardrop jack. Okay, we've got a hawkbill. This is a knife that traditionally has been always, we're going to say, a working style knife. It's the only pattern that I know of that has the same style of blade as the name of the pattern. It's called the hawkbill, and it's got the hawkbill blade. This is by Hen & Rooster. It's 4 inches closed. Now, this is a locking hawkbill. If you see the little brass piece right beside the tang, the reason that's there, that is your slip joint liner lock. That will lock. It's a safety feature. They're made both ways, but this one does have the brass lock. Beautiful genuine bone handles on this, 4 inches closed, pinned handles by Hen & Rooster with stainless steel, $46.50. Okay, next up we've got one of the Makos. Now this is the same, in the same family as the Case lock blades. We've got the Mako, the Hammerhead, and the Shark's Tooth. This has the Case Mako Shark etching on that clip blade. We've got the Case Job Case, genuine leather sheath. This is going to be, I believe this one's 4 1/4 inches closed. This is the Mako. I want to see the handle color on this one, what the handle designation is on this one. Do you have the box for this one by chance? Oh, I think this is it. Here we go. It's got the Case black stamina wood handles, the stamina wood brass bolsters, and of course that Job Case leather sheath. Thank you. Great knife here, been made since the 1970s. It'll never leave the Case line. $62.98, that is a good price for it as well. Pocket worn trapper, this is the good old case number 00783. That's the case item number for it. This knife, the first issue of this was 1996. 1996 was the first stamping, and guess what? It's been in the line for every single year after that, including 2020. As you've seen the pocket worn line over the years evolve, you know, we've got the whiskey bone pocket worns, we've got, you know, we've had blue pocket worn, green pocket worn, Bermuda green pocket worn. I don't even know what else. Oh, brown antique pocket. This is the original. The red pocket worn is the absolute original. $86 retail. Your price on this, $59.35. This includes true sharp surgical steel blades as well. Here's your Serenity Prayer Trapper. This is a Case color wash. Case color wash. They can do anything. They could put a photo of me and Gil, you know, like having a hot pepper eating contest on there, and they could have our profile. They can do anything. They could put cars. They could put animals on here. This has the Serenity Prayer. It's the color wash process. The backside has got, I believe it's got two descriptive, Serenity and something else on it. Anyway, it's genuine bone handles. $155 is your retail. $108 is the price. It's housed in that Case Deluxe Factory presentation box. I'm going to turn it around. That's bothering me that I mentioned. There it is. Serenity, Courage, and Wisdom. That's what I knew. I wanted to make that evident, what it said. Beautiful knife. Smooth natural bone handles with Case's color wash process. It's the Serenity Prayer Trapper. Okay, we've got a free freight offer for you to tell you about. All you have to do is buy this Hen & Rooster Hot Forged Cutlery steak knife set. It's all one piece of metal. These will last you a lifetime. Number 29394. Buy this, and anything and everything that you buy will be freight paid as long as you live in the continental 48 states. Now, it's a great deal because, you know, we'll be glad, more than happy, and we thank you. If you want to buy just that, we'll send it to you for free. Smart Money here says what you do, get that notepad out. Take advantage of this one right here too for Father's Day. Buy that steak knife set, your freight's paid. Buy this for $28.88. You've got two massive G10 Hen & Rooster kitchen knives. You got the Santoku and the big chef's knife with G10 handles, hot forged cutlery blades on this. Retail is $152 on this set. We're gonna sell it to you for $28.88. Then here's the trifecta. We've got the Father's Day special exotic Stockman. That's red turquoise, blue turquoise, mother of pearl. And the key to this one is the embellishment there in the center of the handle. It reads Dad. You've got polished 440 stainless steel blades that are Rockwell tested. Retail on this is $116.67. It's a special incentive offer for Father's Day. Already got Dad on there. Dad will know why he's getting it because it is going to be a beautiful Father's Day gift. $28.75.
Here's the case knife set, $131.25. Retail $100 and whoa. We got the wrong graphics up there on my monitor. On my monitor here. Okay, case knife set, that's correct, but down here on the other one. Now we're correct on it. Okay. 13048 case knife set. So there's two knives here. Both knives fit in that one leather sheath. Those are leather stacked handles that are stainless steel pommel, stainless steel guard. 13048, $131.25. Retail $192.95. Now that's two of them. So in other words, you lose one of those knives in the woods, you got the other one on the sheath.
Back up. This is traditionally called a twin fin set. Don't know how that name came about, but that's a twin fin set. It's what you call this. It's got your sheath houses both pieces. Stacked leather. This is the most durable handle they've got. I mean, weather won't damage it. Hands won't. It'll even change colors over the years when you hold it in your hand. After a while, $193 retail. Your price, $131.25. Polished True Sharp surgical steel blades on those as well. Sling blade, the Gray Wolf. This is black, red, and gray. I love this color combo. That's G10 handles. You've got your 18 ball bearing opening system on this, and I believe this is D2.
It's D2 steel.
D2.
G10 handle is CNC cut, 18 ball bearing opening system, and a pocket clip on the back side. It's the Gray Wolf at $72.50. Retail $140.
Yep, and this is there's another brand that we used to sell a lot of, and this is comparable to those. And it will, these are CNC cut handles, blades. It's put together with perfection. Rear side pocket clip on these. The Gray Wolf, great combo. G10, virtually indestructible handles at $72.50. Love that drop point blade with D2 steel. Just a really fine piece of machinery there in this knife.
Here's the Montana Trail Duo, $21.50. Retail $65.92. And this is tooled and torched bone. The top one's been pinned through the handle 3 times, full tank construction. The bottom one has also is pinned through the handle, and it's got a upswept skinning blade with a gut hook on it. They're showing you the top one right there.
And what's neat about these is that jigging, instead of the horizontal, it's got a vertical jig pattern in this, but that jig pattern provides for a good grip. Full tank construction, 2 leather sheaths. Yeah, Bob, the sheaths are worth $21.50, and then you get your knives. There you go, full tank construction. Now that's my pick, the little drop point skinner right there. Individually boxed as well, $21.50. Retail is nearly right at $66 on this set. German Bull Blues, we've got a really good deal here for you. This is German Bull, and we've got 2 bone-handled German Bull patterns made with German stainless steel, genuine blue jig bone handles. You've got that polished finish on these stainless steel blades, nickel silver bolster. These handles are pinned, not glued. These are pinned on as well, individually boxed. Retail on these is going to be $127. Your price is $64.50. What we have here is the 3-blade mid-size Stockman. That's 3.5 inches closed. Then we've got the full-size Muskrat that is 4 inches closed. There's the Muskrat. Bottom, the 2-blade with the 2 clip blades. German Bull, Saturn Shield, German stainless steel for a great price, only $32.25 each. Blue jig bone handles, brass liners, nickel silver bolsters, $64.50. That'd be a good Father's Day gift. Give one of those to your father and one to your grandfather.
Here's a German Bull folding hunter at $62.50, 5.25 inches closed. Nickel silver bolsters, a true 2-blade hunter by German Bull with a leather sheath. That's a belt sheath, and it's got an embossed upper tab on it. Look at that Saturn shield, and look at all the stag we got going on right here, Buzz. 62.50, 5¼ inches closed.
You got a whole lot of stag. This is I love this pattern, and with the genuine stag on here, who would not like this knife? You know, you got the stamped logo leather sheath with it, $165 retail, you're $62.50. Gage, show them the thickness of that. Just show the thickness. Stand that. Look, I mean, this right here is just a massive knife. 5¼ inch, the big folding hunter, by German bull as well. I can't go wrong with that. Just a classic pattern with beautiful, beautiful genuine stag handles on here at a good price, $62.50. You know, the stag on that, I'd hate to try to buy the stag for $60. It'd be tough. Okay, this one is one that's made for carrying. This is a rust lock. It's going to be the 61953½. The reason why the 1/2 is in the designation because it's not the original blade that came in the rust lock. This has the big drop point blade, and as you see, it's got the orange composition handle. That is what should we call it? A loss feature. If you're out and you drop that knife, chances are you're going to spot that knife if you drop it. It's bright orange, and it's the Sportsman Series Rust Lock. It's got a true sharp surgical steel blade, polished.
Yeah, unless it's fall of the year, you ain't gonna have to go hunting that knife with a metal detector. It's gonna stand right out in it.
That's exactly right. $86.22 retail. Your price is $60. That is made in Bradford, Pennsylvania. We want to remind you we've got a great incentive today. We've got the free freight item. We have the Hen and Rooster steak knife set. We don't mean to mention this too much, but I'm just telling you, I just want you to take advantage of it because you have a chance to not only get a fantastic deal on a steak knife set that will last a lifetime for you, but you get a chance for anything and everything you buy with this includes free freight to the continental 48 states. Dale Helms in Tennessee, you're a winner of a absolute phenomenal knife. That is a Hen and Rooster Tequila Sunrise Stockman by Jim Frost and Michael Prater. They've got together and really came out with just a handle that are just knock your eyes out. It is gorgeous. Happy Father's Day, Dale, and we want to congratulate you. And we also will sell you one of these for $68. What this is, it's going to have a special Father's Day 2020 commemorative blade etch on that master clip blade. No two handles are alike. It is a very unique and vibrant Michael Prater Corlon. I love this handle. We're only going to do 300 of them, and they are etched special for it. It's a salute to the dads. A great idea by Jim Frost and Michael Prater. And I'll tell you what, this will be one that you'll want to set in your showcase. Show off to your friends. It'll turn into one of the centerpieces of your collection.
How about the Leather Stack Pro Duo here? Two different knives here, and they've got brass pommel, brass guard, and leather stack in the center here. Beautiful knives. You get two pieces for $38. Retail $86.22, and you get them for $38. Retail is not $86.20. Retail is $88.66, and you get them for $38.
Yeah, and I like this set, Bob, because what you have here, you've got two 9¼ inch, but the difference is they're two a little bit different drop point blades. Stacked leather, stacked wood. You've got those brass washers in there as well. The tassel sheaths, I love this sheath. It's got what we call those little tasseled hang downs there, individually boxed at a great price. You're talking nearly $100 retail, $98.66 as Bob mentioned, for $19 each. They're by Trophy Stag, so you know you're getting a good product. And the sheath, the sheaths are worth $38 as far as I'm concerned.
Yep, those are all handmade there on those sheaths, the way they do that. So, Leather Stag Pro Duo. Whoa. Now they're calling, that says stack. I thought it said stack.
No, it's by Trophy Stag is the brand.
Okay, but it says Stag Pro Duo. Now it's by Trophy Stag is what you're saying.
Yes.
It is not a Stag handle. I want to make sure the people at home understand that.
Right.
Okay.
I see. Oh, okay, Rust Lock Roundup. We've got, this is the original design of the Rust Lock. It's got the clip blade. You've got 5 different case Rust Locks. This pattern was named for J. Russell Case, who was the grandson of W.R. Case and the last actual Case named person with the last name. That he passed away in 1953. This pattern was designed by the late Tommy Hart in the 1990s, and the first ones you can find 99s and 2000 issues, and the Rust Lock has never ever left the Case product line, and it never will. It has a multitude of collectors, and we've got a Michael Prater one in there.
Buzz, do you mind demonstrating one of those, how when you put your thumb on it, it stays locked? A lot of people don't know how it works.
Yeah, that's a good point, because that is called the tail on that.
Yeah, you put your thumb on that tail, it's not
actually,
going anywhere.
You can open it up when it's a one-handed opening,
right,
and it's a liner lock. There it is.
And once you put your thumb on that, he'll turn around there and put his thumb on it, turn it the other way like you're using it. Now, see that right there? It ain't going nowhere.
No.
The more pressure you put on the knife, on the handle, the tighter. That's a Rust Lock.
That's the Rust Lock.
We've had people ask that before.
Yeah, well, I remember when they first came out, people would...
Jessica, have you had people ask that before?
They would say, how does it
Yeah,
work?
Jessica here is also is an operator. She's had people ask that before. Okay.
What we have, we've got a red bone. We've got the blue bone. That's the navy blue jig bone with the long-tail C red shield. We've got the patriotic Kironite. We've got the amber bone, but then last but not least, I'm saving the best for, we got that Michael Prater End of the Day. Now this is all kind of exotic shells in here. You've got malachite, you've got spiny oyster, oh, I can see blue lapis in there, turquoise, eggshell. Oh gosh, there's probably red jasper in there. We don't know what all is in it. We know it's not wasteful. He works with these exotic materials, and they have little pieces of it, of course, that they don't want to waste. And he puts it on a beautiful exotic conglomeration there. All 5 of those, $380.
They call it End of the Day. They don't waste anything on the cutler's bench. They'll put it into a handle if they can.
That's right.
Here's the sandbox special, $34.50, 4 pieces. 2 of them have the trench handguard on them, that was made famous kind of in World War I. Of course, there was a little bit different configuration on it.
Yes.
The knuckle pieces on it. But look how much knife you are getting here. You're getting 2 with that handle on it and 2 with a standard handle. All 4 do come with nylon sheaths. Item number 104491, 104491, $34.50.
Yeah, this is a great deal right here. I love those sheaths right there, those desert sand Kydex style. What you have, you've got 12, you may have told us, a 12-inch, 2 15-inch, and another 12-inch. They're all, I like that guard on that one right there. That reminds me of a trench knife. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anyway, it's a great deal on these. Retail is $120, so you're talking about $30 each retail. We're gonna sell them to you for only $8.63 each. Now this is a deal right here. That's gonna take a big box just by the nature of the length on the 15-inch ones. Buy that Hen and Rooster set for $24.50. You get the set, but you also get your freight paid free. I don't know what freight would be on this, maybe $11 or $12. It's going to be a big box, no matter how you slice it. Okay, there it is, $24.50. Buy that, it's a great set. Hot Forge International Hen and Rooster Cutlery, 6-piece steak knife set. We'll be glad to send that all by itself to you for $24.50, but when you buy that, anything and everything else that you buy will ship free to you as long as you live in the continental 48 states.
How about the Den Copperheads right here at $59.95? There are 12 pieces. This is how the dealers buy them, and that is torch bone that you are looking at, and it really, really looks good in these Copperhead frames. Each one of those comes in a separate gift box, and then they're put in a master gift box, master case like you're looking at right there. 105038, 12 pieces that are identical, $59.95. Now, here's the big deal. Retail's $150. You only pay $59.95. That's $5 a piece.
$5 a piece. That's right. I mean, this is a true dealer dozen right here. Beautiful little copperheads. That is, I love that bone. That's an old Winterbottom style looking bone. Stainless steel blades. The bulk box there that we're showing you, that will house all 12 of the individual boxes. Now, Bob, I know you can sell these knives right here. What would you put these at? $14.95 each?
I'm figuring $12.95 to $15.95.
I mean, really, you think about it, you price them at $19.95. You got room to negotiate, as you pointed out. Great deal here, 12 pieces for $59.95. And if you order that steak knife set, your freight's paid, that's a flat $5 delivered to your door.
How do they make these knives at $5 a piece like this? The quality they are, it's great. It is great. That's why the dealers keep calling back here and buying from us. 105-038.
That's right.
$105-038, Den of Copperheads.
All right, look at this, Bob.
Now, here's the Hen and Rooster Mammoth Green Boar. All right, so that's green mammoth that you're looking at here. There's the boar that's wire cut inside of that Damascus handle, blade that you're looking at right there. It is full tank construction.
And Bob, we want to point out, you know, sometimes we have these where it's a black on just a solid. This is on both sides. I want to show you this. To me, that is ultra important. I always like to, ooh, look at that. Love that end piece right there. Check that out. Folks, you can't design that. That's nature. and we've only got 6 of these, and somebody's going to get this one, but the rest of them are going to be different, but we can only guarantee you they're all going to be beautiful. Where the guard is, that's Damascus as well. It's all incorporated. It's one piece of metal, full tank construction. And what's a really nice touch, and I'm glad they did this, they've got that Hen and Rooster logo etched on here. You get a informative sheet on the woolly mammoth, and the best I can remember, these are at least 10,000 years old, this handle material. You got a genuine leather peacock style sheath. Retail is $500. Your price is going to be $220. Flat $220. Beautiful, genuine mammoth. I don't know how the color, I wonder how they find the mammoth in these different color schemes, but
I think it's when they find it, they find it.
They just, it's whatever it is. Yes.
Yeah, it's whether it's molar or the mammoth tusk.
True,
okay.
true.
Prater's pick in this avalanche right here in the Corlon, $28.50, 3 inches closed, and that is an awful pretty handle right there.
Yes.
It's on both sides. Retail $69.95, you only pay $28.50.
Yes, this nice little toothpick. It's got Michael Prater's signature etched on the clip blade. And you're going to get, now listen, this is cool. You're going to get a certificate with it as well. Little avalanche. We've had this in Trappers and Stockman before. That's called the Avalanche Corlon. Every piece of this is going to be different. Let's check out the back side here. Oh, yeah, I like that back side. Very pretty. Pretty handle on here by Michael Prater. Beautiful toothpick, $69.95 retail, $28.50 is your cost. What will he think of next on color schemes? And we want to tell you to take advantage. Go to cutlerycorner.net 24 hours a day to find out what's new and what's on sale and our free freight offers. Okay, Guiding Spirit by Chip-Away Cutlery. Here is a full-size 12-inch Chip-Away cutlery buoy. Pressure dyed bone. That's kind of a, what would you call that? A butterscotch color or yellow bone?
It actually looks like more like a yellow bone. The way the bone is taken. See, the density of the bone determines how it takes the color.
Yep.
Okay. And then, of course, they torched it and then tooled it after that. Brass pommel, brass guard, and a specialized blade. If you look at that blade, that's an unusual blade. And you've also got a double-stitched leather sheath that's embossed.
Well, it's got, when I finally figured out after about 2 years that these were Native American themed, this Chip-Away cutlery, this is kind of a Native American, it's kind of a feathered look to it on the way they've embossed that blade up. And it's got a blood groove right in the center. Leather sheath, genuine leather double stitch sheath, as you see in the background there. $52 retail, your price only $22. That's the Guiding Spirit by Chipaway. It will come individually boxed as well, so it's ready to sell or ready to give as a gift. $22.50. Here's your case green pearl Kieranite. Now this is not, they don't make mother pearl in bright green, or they don't make it in blue either, but they do make it in Kieranite, and this is a new material that it's closely related to Coralon, let's put it that way. Very, very closely related to Coralon. This is green pearl Kieranite. It's got your case oval. That's your white glitter spark shield. That has little glitter pieces in there when you see it close up. Longtail C glitter shield. This is your mini trapper, the 3.5-inch closed version of the trapper. Master clip and spay blades. Now these handles are pinned. You've got nickel silver bolsters, brass liners, brass pins, and it's the 3.5-inch frame. Great size to carry in your pocket. Some people I've heard they don't like to carry the big trapper because it's 4 1/8 inches closed. We've got you covered if you want a trapper to carry. We've got the 3.5-inch mini trapper. It's got that rounded set of cap-in bolsters and just a beautiful handle.
There's the case sod buster. Gosh, that goes back, that takes memories a long way back there. 4 5/8 inch closed. What's that blade in right there? It almost looks carbon.
No, you're right, it does, but this is a stainless blade. This has cases, it's etched. See the etched stainless?
Yeah, stainless, but it looks carbon.
It does. People, that's what we always tell you. People assume a satin finish on the blade means carbon.
Well,
No.
in a case, you would think that, yeah.
Yep, but they, the sod buster, let's just face it, this is by no means the prettiest case knife there is, but it's not made. This was a Midwestern term, the sod buster. This knife is made to use. This is the big size, the 4 5/8 inch sod buster with the bird's eye rear rivets. It's got that sod buster factory etching on that drop point Skinner blade. It's a stainless blade. Retail is $52, your price $36.25. This is the big sod buster by case. $36.25 is your price. This is a good one here. I love this knife. This is a aquatic knife. This is the Marlin Spike. This was designed originally for the deckhand or the sailor. You've got a huge sheepfoot blade. That's your master blade. You've got a bail. Now you've got that tool that's got the bottle opener there, and I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't know that other tool sticking up. But then what the name of the knife, the pattern comes from what that tool is, the last tool. That is called a Marlin Spike. And that knife, from what I remember, I always heard it was to untangle those big old thick ropes. That's what I always heard. It's got a composite handle on that. That is an all-weather resistant handle. Of course, stainless steel blades because it is designed to be around the water. $38 retail, your price only $16.88. It's the Marlin Spike pattern. This knife right here, it's built to use. It's a rugged looking knife, and it is certainly a tool. I love the Master Sheepfoot blade, big old sheepfoot blade on that. Just a good, solid knife. Pacific Blues collection. All 5 of these, this is the cheapest we've ever sold this. We haven't had these. We've got a few of these left. That's it. $62.50 for all 5. You're talking $12.50, then that even includes that big 14-inch buoy. That is the Joseph Rogers and Sons tank stamp collection. You got a Texas toothpick, 4-blade Congress, full-size 4 1/8 inch trapper, the 4 3/8 inch dogleg trapper, and then we're going to sell you the buoy in this assortment. That you're getting all. That buoy even is $12.50 as long as you buy this.
Full tank construction on that does come with that leather sheath, Buzz.
Yeah, leather sheath.
You know why it's got a crown on it, don't you?
I believe that's the Queen commission.
They made cutlery for the Queen.
The palace. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
So
exactly
that's
right.
where that came from. Everything from silverware, I think, even to cutlery. I'm not real sure on the silverware, but that's where it came from. $62.50 on these 5 pieces. Retail $143.56. You're only paying $12.50 a piece.
That's it. And the thing that's good about these, love the shield, that crown shield, as Bob pointed out. You've got fluted nickel silver bolsters on the pocket knives. And that is blue bone, jigged blue bone. And I still can't believe you're getting that buoy. That's the star of this set right here. You're getting that big buoy, 14-inch buoy with that big leather sheath. There it is, there's the sheath. For only $62.50. I'm gonna say this, the buoy's worth $62.50 by itself. I mean, great deal. Den of copperheads. We've got a nice little assortment here. These are what's called the mini copperhead pattern now. The large size copperhead looks nothing like this frame. I've always wondered why this is called the mini copperhead, but it's just one of those things, you just accept it as it is and go on. This is the mini copperhead frame, 3 inches closed, and we've got 10 pieces. Retail is about $24 each, average $244.19. We're gonna sell them to you for $7.80 each. What we have there's one of my very favorites. Section red, white, and blue smooth bone with the flag shield. The God Bless America composite, that's a red, white, and blue. Saltwater mother of pearl. Cancun blue, the Cancun blue jig bone. All of these are by Steel Warrior, so they're gonna be Rockwell tested. 440 stainless steel blades. There's your smooth buffalo horn. There's your turquoise bar. Love this handle. Love that handle. Turquoise bar, saltwater abalone, ram's horn ox horn combo, bone stag rosin, and then there is the genuine ram's horn on both sides. 3 inches closed, Steel Warrior, fit and finish. Rockwell tested blades. I've got a toothpick in that turquoise bar handle. I absolutely love that handle. A great deal on this. These are individually packaged. Retail is nearly, average is $23 to $25 each. It's $244.19. Great deal on these at $7.80 each. Den of copperheads. And we've got some Father's Day specials, the Hen and Rooster Big Chefs and Santoku knife, for only $28.88. That is for the pair. That's for the pair of them. Super deal on that. G10 handles. Then we've got your Father's Day Stockman, the exotic Stockman, in the mother of pearl with red turquoise, blue turquoise, and Dad is embellished right on that front side centerpiece mother of pearl. $28.75, $116.67 retail. Your price only $28.75.
Here's the True Flight titanium throwers. Now, you've got 3 different sets of 3. If you'll notice, you'll see rainbow titanium, you'll see gold titanium, and you see blue, okay? Now, each one of those 3 sets of 3, the 3 can fit in one sheath. So you see 3 sheaths there. So what you're doing is, with this deal at $38.75, if you got a couple of buddies you want to throw these knives with, all of y'all can have different colors. And retail on the deal is $118.80. You only pay $38.75. That's $12.92 a piece.
Well, yeah, and if you break it down, $12.92 divided by 3 is about $4.30 a piece for these. Now, what's even cooler, you know, as he mentioned, your sheath there will house all 3. You know, if you wanted to sell these, you could even mix up the colors and sell the gold titanium, the rainbow titanium, and a blue titanium. There's just a lot of things you could do here. Retail on these is $119. We're going to sell them to you. That's the set. That's 9 throwing knives. So these are not 5 inches. They're not 3 inches. You may think, well, them's real little. No, they're not. They're 7.5 inches overall each. Remember, 7.5 inches overall. Balanced very nicely. Nice little throwing knife assortment here. 3 different colors.
And by the way, it makes a good knife too. It's not just a throwing knife, it makes a good knife.
Yes, you can sharpen these up and cut with them, and you're right. Makes a good knife too. That's right. True Flight titanium throwers, $38.75. Retail is $119. Homestead trappers. Well, I see one there. Well, I'm gonna tell you this right off the bat. You're paying $12.92. No, you're paying $12 each for these, right?
12. The bottom, he's not activated. Now he just activated that. The bottom monitor he had not activated.
Yeah, okay.
So now your graphics are correct on top and bottom. Folks, there's another monitor that we look at that y'all don't see. So if you're wondering what we're talking about here. So that is $120 for these 10 pieces. That's $12 a piece. Retails $366.61. You only pay $12 a piece for these. Right in the center is turquoise with saltwater mother of pearl and true sunburst bolsters on this deal right here. Did you see that?
Yes, well, what I saw, that's what I was saying. You're paying $12 each, and that includes, right in the center, there is your big trapper. These are all 4 1/4 inch. You're getting that turquoise and thick strip inlays of mother of pearl. You've got your tiger stripe, tiger bone. You've got buffalo horn, bone stag rosin. Got that winter age, oh, that's pretty, winter age bone. Autumn second cut, red jig bone. Sand abalone, there it is. There's another one. Now remember, you're only paying $12 for that. That's got file worked back springs as well.
Yeah, that thing. What would you put that? I see jewelry stores carry stuff like that.
That one right there by itself, $59.95.
Yep.
I mean, it's strip inlays of mother of pearl on both sides, blue turquoise, your bolsters, starburst bolsters, and then you've got all these other ones, and they're all 4 1/8 inch. They're the full-size trappers, sand abalones in there, your oxhorn with the tiger stripe embellishment, bone stag rosin. I love that winter age bone. The one about right now in the center looks like stag. That's winter age bone. That new chainsaw jig antique green bone. There's that one I call blue stag. It's really indigo, blue indigo bone. Just beautiful knives, Rockwell tested blades, great deal. Okay, Hen and Rooster Signature Stag Skinner. This is a dandy little knife here. It's $39.95, and it's one that we refer to a lot of times as the Burden Trout Skinner. It's a full tank construction. Now, you've got your Hen and Rooster. This is not just a generic sheath. I always like to point things out like this. You've got a Hen and Rooster logo stamped in this leather sheath, but also as a bonus, Jim Frost is going to autograph the sheath for you. Jim Frost will autograph the sheath. We're going to show that to you in a minute. Full tank construction. This is genuine stag. Nice little plump fat stag. You can see, the backside's a little thicker than the front. You can't order the stag certain thickness. That's how it comes in. There's the Jim Frost autograph. There's your Hen and Rooster bird cutlery stamping in the sheath. That is a nice touch and a great price. $130 retail. Your price, $39.95. And you got your Hen and Rooster blade etch as well. It's always nice to see etches, stamps, trademarks. I think that just adds to collectability, adds to brand strength. It's a nice touch overall for collectors. $39.95 is your price, and at that price, hey, you want a Hen and Rooster to take out and skin with, take fishing with you, buy this one. It's only $39.95.
There's a Case Chestnut Mini Trapper, 4238. I love the color. I love the color.
Yep, this is Case's chestnut bone. This handle originated in 1996. Before then, Case, in their standard stock varieties, they had bone. It was just, to be honest, it was just kind of a flat brown bone. It was just a kind of a flat brown bone. In 1996, somebody came up with this formula, and they called it chestnut. It's a much richer look, and you'll see it. Some of it'll have speckled look to it, like this one's got some little lighter patches in it. Beautiful bone, but let me tell you about this one. It's 3 1/2 inches closed. It's got polished blades. This is a chrome vanadium. This is the carbon steel model. If you want a Case knife, it's a great carrying size. You like the trapper frame, but you don't want to carry the big 4 1/8 inch, buy this one because it's 3 1/2 inches closed, and it's got the chrome vanadium blades. That means these are the carbon blades. That's Case's trade name is chrome vanadium. This has the chrome vanadium blades, beautiful chestnut bone. Just a beautiful knife, nickel silver bolsters, and it's made in Bradford, PA, and comes with Case's lifetime warranty as well. Damascus dagger, this is one of our sale price items right here for Father's Day. Now with this one, you're paying $49.80 for the big dagger. It's got that inset of, I believe that's smooth. Yes, smooth bone.
Smooth bone and wood combination, 12.5 inches overall.
12
Damascus.
yeah, that's genuine Damascus, but we're going to give you free that 3 7/8 inch buffalo horn lock blade. That's absolutely free for less than $50. $112.42 is your retail. We're going to sell it to you for $49.80 and give you the free 3 7/8 inch lock blade. That is a great deal, great incentive for Father's Day for only $49.80.
104,178. Retail $112.42. You are only paying $49.80 for both of those pieces that you're looking at right there.
That's right. And
A
Bob,
lot of value. And that basket weave.
well, the sheath, oh yeah.
Leather
We
sheath
forgot-
right there.
Yeah, you got a leather sheath by the way, too.
That's not a bad deal.
That's right. $49.80. We've sold a lot of those Damascus daggers by themselves for $49.80, but today you're getting the free lock blade additionally at no charge. Remember, $24.50, tell your operator you want to take advantage of the free freight deal. Hot Tin Rooster Cutlery set, we've got a winner here.
Brad Slonico in California. Brad, I hope I hadn't messed up your name very bad. I apologize. We appreciate you being a customer. Thank you very much. You won the Tequila Sunrise.
By Jim Frost and Michael
right.
Prater. That's right.
Yep.
Great knife.
We'll see you next time. Thank you very much.